Having a wonderful day. We are now live. I am Bizarchus. Welcome to the Vereldium ongoing stream. Today we have a group of 5 players. Yes, last stream was kind of a fluke. I ran out of crab puns about 2 days ago. So, you are going to be seeing our classics. You're going to be seeing Black Irish 19. You're going to be seeing Caroton 87, Nub Muffins, Rogue Dragoon, and the Mobius Tripper coming back with their original characters once again. And we're going to be continuing on using the good old caravan. So, this is a 5th edition ongoing stream. I hope that you all, if you're going to be watching for the first time, I would like to let you know that it's totally okay if you don't understand a lot of what we're doing. Most of it is homebrew. A lot of these rules we come up with on our own, or they come from me. And a lot of these things aren't going to be rules as written, but they're going to be a lot of fun, and that's the whole point. So, these are tarot cards. I know you understand inspiration. It's when you do something really cool or when you do something that pushes the story in a wonderful direction. The DM may give you inspiration. All right, thank you so much, Caro. Why is your kilt soaked? Ooh, I feel like this is a dad joke coming in, but let me wait until the end of it so everybody has that. Never mind. These are tarot cards. If you get an inspiration card, you are allowed to do one of 4 things. You can either turn it in and re-roll any dice whatsoever. You can gift it to another player, and they can re-roll any dice. You could force myself or the Ravenous, who are going to be playing our monsters today, to re-roll any of their dice, or you could tempt fate. You flip the card on the top, and the concept on the card on the other side of this is going to affect the party at some time during the session. I'm going to shuffle these up just a little bit. Also, you are the caravan as our watchers, as well as the members that are going to be adventuring today. So if you look down at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, underneath your chat box, you're going to see a bunch of little purple bubbles that are going to be constantly accruing as you're watching the stream. What you can do is you can turn them in to give gifts to the PCs or to the Ravenous, or you can give them, you can contribute to the ongoing caravan with wealth, supplies, weapons, spells, healing potions, and rescue squads that come in and will rescue a player character just before they're about to meet the Reaper. They will not be able to play in that session anymore. However, they will not permanently die. Now, in the last session, there was a 6-person Crabstetter group, which was all crab people that I helped create. And these are going to, the adventure that they did gave them a very specific amount of experience points after they finished, which has leveled up the entire caravan to level 6, meaning that anybody who has a floor level of 5 is leveled to 6, and anybody who has more than that continues to grow. So it's very, very possible for you to get, even farther along than the rest of the party if you continue to play. And also, if you do some really cool things, I give gift experience as well. So, I see that a few people have already gifted themselves inspiration cards. So, one for Sibirk and one for Maresh. So, Maresh already has one, so we're going to flip it. Whatever is on the other side of this card is going to affect the party at some time during the session, but it's not going to affect you right now. So, in the last session, you had all just arrived to Felden's Birth. This is a very, very new city built by Dominic Felden. He is one of the heroes of Orthrondon from across the way. And you all were able to meet him and get a few contracts since you all are adventurers. And this is a town that was founded by those who wish to create more adventure for themselves. So, as you go through and you try to, as the Crabster, I keep wanting to say the clutch, but that's not the right thing. What? It was a migration, right? Caro? Caro Nubs?
Yes.
It was a migration, yes.
But
Okay.
I love our party being called the Clutch. If you could call us the Clutch, that would be all right by me.
I just think about a clutch of eggs, and that's what I assume it is. So in my head, I call them the clutch, and it's just stuck, and it's hard for me to move anywhere else.
It was a cast of crabs.
Okay, a cast of crabs. So as this cast of crabs adventured, they were able to dive underneath the ravine system that the city uses for its logistics and transport. As they go down there, they found that there was a Myrmidon who was currently being assuaged by water weirds and a water elemental. What they didn't know is that the Myrmidon was there by choice. The water weirds and the water elemental were actually harassing it. So, in a little bit of a fight, as they continued the battle, once the Myrmidon realized that the Krebstere were actually fighting the weirds and the water elemental, he tried to ask for help, as now he had a way to defeat this menace that was plaguing him. As he did, he absorbed each one of them one by one, sucking the salt water out of the ravine and now making it livable for a lot of the fisheries and a lot of the other transports that need to happen. Because metal gears and not the game, but metal cogwheels and things like that and salt water don't really mix well. So as you do so, you got a large reward. It was 1,500 gold pieces. And you also got free reign, so you may go where you please. So, as the cast and clutch, which is a great name for a band, actually, as the party comes back to the caravan, the 20th Vanguard lines up and gets ready for adventure. Now, I am going to help introduce the 20th Vanguard. Episode 20, everybody, what's up? So, we're going to start with our OG, Black Irish 19. Would you please introduce yourself and Maresh?
Hello, my friends and fellow nerds. I'm Black Irish 19. You can find me here on Twitch. Maresh is a 6-foot-tall water genasi with a very large scar down his right side after some horrific events in his past, losing some of his party members. He's taken a break recently, but he is back with a vengeance and ready to get into some trouble.
Thank you very much, Black Irish and Maresh. Karotan87, can you please introduce yourself and Incursion?
Hello, I am Kirotan87. You can also locate me on Twitch sometimes when I stream at the same handle. I am currently the controller of Incursion, the tiefling barbarian of the ancestral path. And after a little bit, he's kind of curious why all of this shit is wet.
That's very true. And also, Nub Muffins, if you'd be so kind as to introduce yourself and Brinna.
Hi, I'm Nub Muffins, Kirtan87's better half, and I control Brenna, the little tiny wild magic ball of rage.
The sweetest ball of rage. Thank you very much. Rogue Dragoon, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and Sibirk?
I'm Rogue Dragoon. I'm mainly the mod for Viz's streams. And I'm playing as Sibirk, lizard man who tends to be green. Now he's blue, red, pink, orange. He likes to play around.
You're doing the video thing again, aren't you? And I'm just not seeing
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I love this like it.
So every once in a while, you're going to see my my video just completely go out of sync. That just seems to keep happening. So I'm going to try to catch it as much as possible, but just go with it.
Oh, okay, the video actually went out of sync. Sorry, I thought you were talking about me changing my colors.
No.
Camouflage.
No, but this is the least messed up we've been. Like, I can't even pretend I'm doing another character.
Dang it.
Speaking of, we have the Mobius stripper returning as their... wait, that's your line. Sorry, go ahead.
We have the Mobius Tripper returning as his newer character, Azrael. Mobius, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and Azrael?
Absolutely. Hi, what's up, everybody? I'm the Mobius stripper. I make music and play games on Twitch, and Azrael is an Azamar paladin fighter. That's all about glory and justice and people being able to pursue their heart's desires.
And you did take a level in fighter, is that correct?
Took a fighter level. Great weapon fighting is my fighting style.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Well, now that you've met our cast of PCs, I will also introduce the very dangerous cast of the Ravenous. In this game, I do not control the monsters. There are actual players that are going to be controlling the monsters based on a set of tactics that I give them earlier in the game. They have clear sight into one of the 3 quests that we'll be undertaking. And what that does is it gives them a chance to make a tactical assaults on our PCs. What they don't know is anything that those 2 talk about. So they have 2 channels, which are in the Discord above my head right here. I'm seeing that you guys are doing that, and I promise I'm going to get to all those. Give me just a moment. So as you go into our Discord, you're going to notice that you can roll off for any of these positions. So if you wish to play in our game, join us in the Discord. You can roll off there. Also, too, we are currently getting ready for another giveaway. Once we reach 100 subs, which I believe we're over a quarter of the way there right now, thanks to a few of the players here, we are going to be giving away a gift from one of our Ravenous, actually, from Victory himself. He has commissioned for 4 pieces of artwork for whomever is going to roll off for that giveaway. So if you would like to get a piece of artwork done for a member of this caravan that you currently have art for, or maybe a special moment that you find really, really fulfilling, we can do that. Or if you just happen to have a character you really want to see drawn for you, you can do that as well. And remember, that's when we hit 100 subs. And Victory just now gifted 10, so we're even farther of the way there. So let me go back and read these really quick. Thank you very much, Carol, for resubbing. I really, really appreciate it. I see that you guys are doing the inspiration cards. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And Prime Gaming for Rose Kaikai, thank you so much for using your Amazon Prime Gaming monthly subscription to pop in for me, and for the 200 bits. Thank you all so very, very much, and also for the wonderful gifted subs that Victory and Exactly 10 Chicken Nuggets are gifting. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you guys so very, very much. And this is going to help to grow our campaign, and it's going to help to grow our community. You guys have been doing so incredible. I need to brag just a little bit because something really wonderful happened. Nobody's pregnant, but something really wonderful happened earlier today. I just had a massive event happen, and everything was positive. But this massive event now is going to get me completely out of debt. So after this week, I will be debt-free. And for somebody who's 33 and went to a private school, oh, man, that took a long time. But I hope that this is going to set everything else up. We're all about love and community here, so come on in, join us in the Discord, join us in the chat, and we are going to get started. Now, 20th Vanguard, as you watch your Krebster friends come back, and as they debrief you, they tell you all about Felden's birth. They tell you about how you can find pretty much anything your heart's desires and your coin purse can afford out in the marketplace. They also tell you that there is a lot of real estate that's up for sale, mostly just because there's a lot of adventurers that are leaving and coming and going. There's not a lot of families here. Most of those with children have decided to flee because of the front lines. But those who have stayed are strong of arm, stronger of will, and very, very stubborn. Your kind of place. As you come in, you are given a special pin to wear by Ashlock, the guard that takes care of the front gates. He asks you what your business is there, if you're just there to be a merchant, or if you're there for work, contracts, things of that nature. As you do, you know where to find Dominic Felden himself, who seems to be very capable of giving you plenty of work and has a lot of gold to go around. You also know about the Gazebo. It's a multi-tiered bar that is not alive, but is a very lively place for you to go to if you're looking for information or camaraderie. And there's also going to be a lot of different things that you guys can go and explore and do. Since there are so many places, this also gives you the option, maybe you all might want to settle down. Think about that moving forward. So, as the 20th Vanguard gets ready, and you pick yourselves up, seeing how much money this one brand new group of adventurers that have decided to join your caravan brought in, this could be a place where you find quite a bit of coin. Is there anything you would like to do before you make your way towards Felden's Birth?
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'd just like to know what Azrael might already know about the politics there. They're kind of just trying to. They already heard about the fact that this isn't really like a child safe area because of all the volatility, and they want to know what they can do to like lend their like political knowledge and ability to kind of like smooth talk nobles and whatnot. Use their courtier background to kind of like make the area more politically stable for Dominic and all those people.
So I'm gonna just answer the first part of that,
Sure.
but the rest of it is definitely like a long-term goal, and I hear you. And we're gonna work on that as well. So there should be some options for you to go in and help with that. The first part is, what do you know about the current political climate and history of that? So go ahead and roll me a history check.
Awesome, let's do it. History. Ooh, that's a 9.
You don't necessarily know where Dominic Felden came from, but you do know that this city was only built about 5 years ago. As you know it to be a bastion. You also know it to be somewhere that is mostly for research and development. This is a kind of place where adventurers will go to find skills, abilities, the ability to become useful either in a combat setting or in a utility setting or maybe in a different kind of setting. This is meant for, just because you're a druid doesn't mean you have to wild shape into something that kills something. Maybe you could just help with agriculture by blessing the ground. Maybe as a storm sorcerer, you can help with a drought. Those kind of things. So as they try to do as much expansive research as possible, you also know that there is underground ruins in this area. And that has been a major cause for adventurers to come and create this brand new city. However, as you know it, it is under the banner of Luno, which is the northwesternmost country. To the southwest is Platinus, and to the east is the Amiri Confederacy, which you're currently trying to escape from. And that's what you currently know with a 9 history roll.
All right, that sounds ample for a roll that I was kind of disappointed for. So that's great.
It's okay. I have like a massive lore drop that has to happen eventually. You're just skimming the top.
I'm the one that's like just walking in and being like, okay, so this is it's fairly, and I'm just basically relaying everything that you just said to the party.
Most people in a TTRPG don't say, what is the current political climate of this area that I'm about to go in? They're just like, what is shiny? Can I kill it? So I appreciate
Azrael's a different kind of
the
paladin.
difference. Okay, so as you all are getting anything ready, is there anything else you'd like to do while you're inside the caravan?
Yeah, Sidberg will take out his crude stone tablet, put it on the ground, and look up to the sky and ask, "Can't we do something?" And I would like to flip my card into inspiration.
Okay.
Power play.
Actually, it's a good time to flip mine.
You're a wisdom caster, correct?
Yeah,
What's your current wisdom score?
18.
Your wisdom score increases by 1.
Oh boy.
You're almost there, sir. You can almost see everything.
Is that permanent?
That's permanent.
Nice.
Oh,
Wait, it's permanent?
Face up.
Permanent
Hierophant.
Seabird.
Holy shit!
Yeah, good flip, good flip.
People get
Vaughn
scared
has
about
been-
this because there's cards in here that can level you up instantly and also pretty much kill you, and also drop you down to like feeble mind status for like 10 minutes. So be careful.
Vaughn has been trying for that so long. That like one wisdom, and you just got it. Okay, Azrael would like to flip their card because they already have an inspiration in the tank.
So you're getting one too?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Just for fun, Super, we're going through the colors while that happens.
Okay, just remember your refresh rate on your camera isn't that fast. And there may be somebody who has epilepsy that's watching the show right now, so be careful. But
Yeah. Oh, can you roll for the
can I roll for epilepsy? Yes.
for the horse? Since we've established it has it.
Oh right, yeah. Yarpy has epilepsy.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh my.
I will not. I am not going to make a joke about epilepsy because it's a horrible disease. But you will not be able to use Yarpy for the coming session.
Yarpy, what happened? What is going on?
You simply hold its head as it goes through, and as you do, you sort of stroke its neck, and eventually it subsides. Which is exactly what you're supposed to do, by the way. If anybody has a seizure, just make sure you hold their head until they don't smack around anything.
Yeah, but apologies to anyone who upset at me for that. I know it's like
No,
you
now you guys have knowledge of first aid for anybody who has epilepsy.
Fantastic.
And we learned something today.
Yeah, the Technicolor
The
lizard
more
folk.
you know.
And what was that card Azrael got?
You will not know yet.
Yay, my favorite.
And one last thing.
Yes.
I'd like to do it again.
What you're gonna do? Are you buying another card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, you've been banking.
The super card special.
And dead.
How many gold do you have on your person right now?
I'm a monk.
Oh,
8.
You have 8 gold.
I have 8 gold.
Okay,
monk.
roll me a D100. Are you gonna roll higher or lower than me?
Higher. I'm feeling good today.
I rolled a 4. You now
Oh,
have
it was
16
almost
gold.
Oh boy, also, Victory gave me another one, so let's do it a third time!
Jesus Christ.
Here comes the death.
This is
It's
the
like
pot
a-
of greed.
This is the ultimate honor system for a mod to be redeeming bits like this.
Okay, you cannot. Until combat, you cannot use any skills that rely on dexterity, strength, constitution, or wisdom. You can only rely on intelligence and charisma.
Perfect. Amazing. Okay, that's it.
Okay, just remember that because I'm not going to.
Okay, intelligent
that's-
combat, intelligence, and charisma only.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so anything else? I feel my stomach sink after I asked that question. But is there anything else you all would like to
Well, no.
Okay. Incursion would like to visit with EMP and just kind of ask if there's anything they need of them here. We're away from a lot of the Warforged folk, and I know they were looking for parts to help our transformed companions.
So as you're talking with EMP, he does mention, I'm not going to use his voice, mostly just because Horacenio is actually in the chat and listening to me right now, and I can't do his voice justice. But as he talks to you, he does mention that if you could find any healing kits, that would always go a long way. Also, too, if you can find any specific Warforged parts that are meant for utility and not combat, because a lot of the parts that were on the Warforged caravan, the caravan who was turned to Warforged, is mostly built for combat, not really for what they were good at in life. So if you can find any of those parts, that would be helpful. And also, too, Henrietta is there as well doing her best to try to make things. However, Henrietta doesn't really have much assistance nor supplies. So possibly lightweight steel, maybe iron, aluminum, tin, brass, whatever you can find.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's it for incursion. He'll try to use the wand of pubescent immaturity, get on EMP.
And again, he does not wear pants.
Dang.
He's a robot with a white coat.
You could probably go buy him a pair of pants.
I have a pair of pants ready for him, but I'm trying to figure it out.
Which,
I will
trivia
get him
by
to
the
wear
way, he
pants.
has a long white coat because he is a doctor. Short white coats mean, I believe, you're a resident? Or
Think
you're
so.
a medical student? I forget. But I just learned that the other day, which is cool.
Interesting. The more you know.
Maresh, Brenna, is there anything that you would like to do here?
No, what Maresh wants to do, he wants to go and check in Felden's birth for it.
Okay, you got it. Black Irish, if you could do me a favor, just put yourself a little bit closer to the mic. Thank you. Sorry, Nut Muffins, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Brenna will just be training with Kisha.
Okay, you both do. And as that happens, you both get tougher and tougher and tougher. I've been seeing your training rolls in the Discord. Wow. So,
Kisha's a good teacher.
yes, she is. So, as you all finish your preparations, you head out towards Felden's cairn to try to find yourselves some coin, some leads, and maybe a little bit of other things. As you do, you're able to get to the very front as you did before. Ashlock the guard is in front of the in front of the guards, guard posts waiting for you all as he hands off each one of your little badges, letting you know that you're welcome anytime. He also says to you, by the way, Dominic was looking for you.
You sure? We just got in.
Oh, your group, actually. He just called you the new caravan. You're the first one that's come by in a long time.
Hey, Maresh.
Yes, my friend.
They want us.
Well, let's go and have a word then.
Hey, also good to see you, Seabuck. And I pat him on the head.
Okay, you boop,
Pretty
boop,
sure I'm
and
taller than you.
Are you?
he reaches up and boop, boop.
6'2".
That, concerning.
Well, I'm shorter than 6'2", and my friends, I just sort of like reach up and pat him on the head, if that's the case.
I want to pat him on the head. Can you pick me up?
Whoop. Ooh.
Sibirk is confused and just returns a gesture. Like,
Boop,
Show
boop,
of respect in my trap.
boop, boop. Okay, so when the booping is finished, where are you all headed? Are you going to check out the marketplace? Are you going to go into the city? Going directly to Felden's Manor? Or are you headed elsewhere?
I think Azrael would head straight to Felden.
Anyone else?
I'm good with heading to Felden first.
question: how do these canals look and smell?
These canals look, they look fairly deep. It looks like whatever was digging them out, they look half natural, but the very tops of them look almost like they are built purposefully like this. However, you can see fairly deep down, so you can actually see some coral coming out from the very bottom of them. But this is fresh water.
Okay,
It seems the salt water has been filtered out.
Cool. Does it smell like sewage at all?
No.
Okay. Sibirk will jump in
Okay.
and start looking for shinies.
Sure, roll me a
Maresh
perception check.
Maresh will join him.
Okay, Maresh is going to dive in. Both of you guys roll me perception
I
checks.
You
can't.
can.
I can't do
You can't.
perception.
You can't do perception.
Oh, then you're just looking around. So Maresh is going to be your seeing eye Genasi. Which I think he's done before.
Wait. Technically, if they can't make checks, does that mean they're relying on their passive of 17?
No, because it uses
What's
wisdom.
the? Okay.
No, it would still be using wisdom, so.
Okay. Just didn't know how it dealt with passive.
You could investigate.
You could. Do you want to investigate instead?
Investigate for shinies.
Sure.
Okay, you dive in and you start like really tearing things apart, like looking into the walls and stuff like that. And as you do so, you notice that there's a lot of stone that's here that looks hewn, like it was made to be there. However, it's old, covered with a lot of moss, a lot of algae and things like that. So you're thinking that this may be some of the underwater ruins that you were told about. Maresh, as you're looking around and you're looking for shinies as well, you don't find any shinies, but you do make a general assumption that a lot of these different structures and a lot of these different places where the city has been built on top of are almost like atolls. They've been built on top and filled in. So this way you can now have buildings that are, buildings that are on a one total plane. So you think that whatever's happening, that's actually just been built on top of whatever was once there.
Very interesting. I guess I'll swim my way to Felden's house.
Okay. For those who are not taking a dip, you all?
Keep dry for now.
Okay. So, as you guys keep dry and you make your way over to Felden's Manor, you see the same two burly guards as the cast, right? Cast?
Yep.
Cast. As the cast told you about, and each one, go on in. He's expecting you. As you enter, it is not very opulent, but it is very fancy. So think sort of Rococo design, but it looks like wallpaper all the way across. And as you're looking up, there is a first floor that is covered in doors. All these doors are open. On the second floor, all the doors have massive padlocks on them.
What are they trying to keep out?
We ain't trying to keep
Keep in?
anything out, but we just don't like other people going around the mansion. We need something you can get in here.
Righto. Dominic Felden called for us. We're part of
I'll
that
get
new
him.
caravan.
I'll get
Thank
him. He walks off and he sort of sulks as he's doing it. Very lurch kind of way, but he's rude. So as he goes off, eventually you see Dominic Felden coming back. He has this massive, like, straight-up feather hat that almost makes him look like he's a showgirl in Vegas. But as he comes in, he comes in as straight-necked as possible. Hello! Welcome. You all are with the caravan, yes? The one with the crabs. Crabsterra. Sorry. That was insensitive.
Indeed, that is us.
Well, welcome.
We have
Thank you very
crabs.
much for taking care of the... What was it again?
We made canals fresh water.
Right, that thing. Thank you so much for doing that. I'm very, very glad that you were able to take care of that for us. There is something else, actually, possibly you'd be interested in.
We're always looking for work. And by the way, don't be afraid of offending our Crabster friends. They're not so thin-skinned.
Oh, because they have the shell. I like that.
Yeah,
That's
they
good.
had. Yeah.
That's really good. Fist bump. Boop. So, if you're looking for other work, I can tell you right now that one of our Aufladen stone mines that we've been harvesting that from, there's been a massive supply. There's an issue. One of them was charged, and we weren't aware of that. So it may have kind of went off with an animate dead spell.
Oh,
How many dead we talking?
We didn't stay to count, but there was a lot of movement.
how big is this mine exactly?
Oh, well, it's not really a mine. It's sort of a mine cart, and then you go down. It's a little bit of a tunnel, maybe about 30 feet. And then you go in, and there's a little bit more of the underground ruins from the Ophelians. You should probably be able to find, I don't know, a couple hundred square feet, give or take. I would guess. I haven't gone down myself.
Curious.
That's what I said.
Oh,
Well, that's certainly quite the dilemma.
It is. And we will pay you for it. What do you say?
I'll do it for glory, but these guys will want pay, so yes, we'll do it for pay.
Got it. So how about usual contract, especially when there's undead? We will give at least 1,000 gold, and we will give more if you bring back the Aufladen stone that is currently active. Also, if you
That's a
happen to
deal.
find any relics or interesting items down there and turn them back in, we can give you money, or we can look for trade. The market outside is incredible. I mean, it's the best market ever. Literally. That's ever existed.
It would certainly appear so.
Thank you.
Well, we'll definitely look into it. Our
Sure.
crabby friends also told us of a few other of your problems.
like a-
Yes. Which ones did I tell you?
there was a house that people had trouble coming back out of or going in,
Can you be more specific?
like a shack.
Sounded like a
Uh,
butcher shop.
Oh, the butcher.
Oh,
Yes, yes,
the
yes, the butcher. Yeah, there has been some strangeness with that. We always thought it was going to be a very easy contract, but unfortunately, people usually go just by themselves, and then they completely forget that there was a contract. And like me, which is, I'm so sorry. There's a lot of moving parts, and I have to manage it all. It's very tricky. But if you do that, nobody else is running the butcher shop, so I'd be happy if you wanted the deed to your own butchery. Butchery? Butcher shop? Butchers? Butchers. Yes. Your place.
That could be very nice.
Tempting. I
I
like
do
it.
like shopping stuff.
And I could tenderize it.
These are all things you could do. Yes. Yep. And there was one more. Help me, please. It was a
There's
thing.
some door or something.
Ooh, yes. There was
Ruins?
a door, and a little bit more, please.
There's some spooky stairs, maybe.
People
door
were
was-
hiding in it or something. Like,
Oh, right, the bunker.
Yeah, that.
Yes, the bunker, the one that would freak everybody out, and they would all run away from it in fear. Yes, I forgot about that one. There's that one too. That one's interesting. If any of you are very resistant to being afraid, because we believe it may be something. That's all I've got, really. We see a door, we're afraid of it. That's it.
Right. Well, we'll discuss it amongst ourselves, and we'll let you know which one
Wait. If you go to the one that's the scary door, we'll give you 2,000 for that one. And all of the relics that were in are ours, but any other equipment that you find are yours. Sound like a fair deal?
That's a good
Pretty
one.
fair.
I do
Perfect.
like the idea of smiting some undead, though.
So those are your three. Yes, 3 contracts. Let me know which one you decide to pick. Please. Until then, I am going to be in my room. But feel free to enjoy the rest of the town. If I can recommend the gazebo. Delicious food.
One moment, Mr. Felden.
Okay, what?
This market of yours is quite expansive. So I was
Expansive, but not expensive.
wondering. Well, I was wondering if perhaps you had a shop that sold magical items.
Oh, of course. Most of them do, actually. In some form.
I'm looking for anything that could enhance my spellcasting abilities. Would you happen to point me in the right direction?
I suppose I could. I would find Nebuchadnezzar's shop. He runs a very tight caducetorium. We have one that's dedicated solely to Bigden Badweather and his lovely inventions. We have my personal favorite, the Rogue's Bastion. We have a few of the others too that are based in the schools. You know, we have 6 schools here. I don't know if you know that, but each one of them do contribute a lot to the cause and to the market. That's how we keep our finances flowing. Some of them are fairly good to combat. Are you looking for utility or medical or more?
The third one.
Ah, the caducetorium. It's your best bet.
Good to know. Much obliged.
Absolutely. As he takes off the really tall feather hat, there's another smaller feather hat underneath it, and he puts it back on.
Huh. Multifaceted. Interesting.
What?
Nothing. Mr. Felden, if I could ask, we have some people, constructs, I would say, of Term B Warforge. Do you know if you have any kind of repair shop or people who would deal in parts or utilities or just metals in that matter that could help repair or sell those goods?
Henrietta used to be a Warforged artisan. I'm sure there's an artificer around somewhere. I don't know of a shop that deals specifically in Warforged parts. Not very many here.
What happened to Henrietta?
She was gone. Left for a few days. She said she was going to a caravan to help out a friend. Emp, or something like that.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright then. Let's go and do a bit of shopping while we deliberate on which of these contracts to take, shall we?
Okay. Is there anything else you wish to do while in Felden's manor?
Loot the place. No,
You could try.
I'm not there.
Oh, okay.
Where are you?
I'm still in the rivers, canals.
Are you still looking for shadies?
Yeah, look, I rolled a 20.
Oh, yeah, you're going for a while.
Mm-hmm. So as you dive around even more and you start pretty much rummaging through anything that you can find, you start finding small crates, and you start finding large barrels and long crates. And it looks like these have once been weapons, that they look like they were being shipped out. You can see a bunch of them bundled together. As you think you hit pay dirt, you go in there and you start ripping the wood apart. Since it's all soggy and everything else, it's very easy for you to do. However, most of it is pretty far damaged, and unfortunately is not going to be useful, except for one. There's only one of these long sticks that seem to be useful. And it's a simple bow staff, but it looks like it's made of glass.
I wave it around in the water to see if anything happens.
It's hard to wave around in the water, but you're feel a little rush go by. It's also almost impossible to see underneath the water.
Oh, it's murky. Okay.
No, it's just clear glass underneath the water.
Oh, I got you. Perfect. Yeah.
The only way that you can actually see it is the bubble that's inside that keeps floating left, up, and down the shaft. Haft. I'm just going to keep saying haft because I know we're going to have horrible people in the chat that are going to be like, oh, I said shaft.
Yeah, I'll just swim up and just look at it above the water.
Okay. As you swim up, you see it is 8-sided. It's an octagonal rod, and it seems to have some kind of a chamber in the very center. You remember that one of your party members has something very similar to this, however, hers was made of metal. Yours is made of glass. This is an alchemist's haft. This allows you to place any of your bomb weapons, such as Carrion Essence, Alchemist Fire, Vials of Acid, and you're able to put that into your Alchemist haft, changing the entire element property of your weapon.
You are the Avatar.
I am the vendor. Neat. Neat. That's neat. Okay. I will hold on to that and I'll keep swimming around.
Okay, you get a card of inspiration because I never thought that anybody would find that.
Flip it.
Why did I know you were gonna say so?
Oh God.
Dead.
He's
It floats
He's
down.
just flipping until he drowns.
Roll me a D100.
Oh,
Oh.
oh God.
Hang on, I have a quarter.
Oh,
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails. All right. You gain 380 gold for the party.
Nice.
oh, hey.
He's drawn 2 major arcana in this last round. That's really impressive. Okay,
Well done.
Just for the
So-
caravan or party?
for the caravan.
Caravan, okay.
So the caravan has 380 more gold that they can use. As you find a very beautiful gem down there that is not a diamond. So as you're surfacing and you bring up a whole bunch of cool stuff, and everybody is a little bit slack-jawed that this is happening because
Wait.
what? You come
I
up
would
and
like-
you gift your
I-
buddies
Would like
to.
Another one?
to flip a card.
Yep.
God, oh my God, you are playing.
How many points do you have?
No, that's Nuggets giving me that.
Give it to him.
Okay.
I'm just
Are you a
waiting for
monk or just a druid? Do
both.
you have key points yet?
Yes.
All right, your first key point is free.
Free step of the week. Or stunning strike.
I think Stunning Strike's a little higher level than that.
Oh, right.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah, I need to.
Okay, so what is the party going to do now that Sibirk is both tempting fate and finding weird stuff in the bottom of a ravine?
Maresh wants to head to the Caducetorium.
I'll
Let's
go
around.
with,
Okay.
just to
Sure,
be on the
I'll-
safe side.
I'm willing to join them.
I'm
Ready?
just following in case they need protection.
You got it.
Seabuck!
Wow.
Going to the whatever Baresh said.
We're going to the Caducetorium.
That thing.
Caducetorium. Yes.
What's that?
It's a magic shop. You coming?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys gather your stuff. You grab everything that's necessary for the everything that's necessary, and you make your way out towards the Caducetorium. As you look through all of these shops, they are lined with goods and even some people offering services as you go through. Wagon wheels, there are cart makers, there are people that are fitting what look to be Tensor's floating discs on the very bottoms of these carts in order to make them float, making them all-terrain. As you're looking through everything else, it looks like there's a lot of these very odd items that seem incredibly useful. You can see that there's one person that's currently doing a lot of work with 2 mage hands at the exact same time. You can also see that there's one person who is like sending what looks to be the light from their chest up into the air 60 feet. And the light gets very bright, and then it goes right back to them. And a lot of people that are barking all of these different items that are out there. So now for a shopping episode, you reach the Caducetorium. As you do so, there is a dwarven woman who is out front. And she looks over at the rest of you. And is like, "Hiyo. Are you looking for any magic items? Can I help you find anything?"
Greetings, my good lady. Indeed we are.
Greetings to you too. Very polite, very nice.
We were recommended here by Lord Felden himself.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, I didn't even think he remembered me. He has terrible memory.
So we've seen.
Well, how can I help you?
I'm looking for something to increase the power of my spells.
Oh, all right. So you're looking for like a wand of the war mage or something like that. Or are you one with the magic in your blood, or are you doing more of the asking for help from outside? Divine caster? What are you?
All natural.
All natural. All right. So druidic focus.
No, I mean it's all my own magic. I'm a sorcerer by trade.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, there's just so many nowadays. Sure, we can find you one of these foci. Is that going to be good enough for you?
What does it do?
This is Berserkus talking. So this would be considered a wand of the war mage. It's a +1 to your attack rolls and a +1 to your spell save DC.
Excellent. And how much would that be?
This one is 2,000.
I'll take it. We have quite a few casters in our caravan.
Sure.
I don't mind.
This is your own foci, and that should be easily enough transmittable between your casters. I just wouldn't give it to anybody who's a little bit religious, if that makes sense.
Don't give it to the clerics.
Azrael kind of sneers at it. It's like, it's not my jam. Nah, it's not my jam. You used it. That's fine. I'm not using it. You're not gonna catch me with that. Speaking of, do you have any weapons that can return if I throw them? That I can also hit people with two-handed.
Possibly. I do have a bell to return, and that can sort of take back small items, but nothing two-handed.
Would there be anywhere in town I could commission such a weapon?
Well, sure. I mean, you can go to any of the schools, and they can probably find something for you. All you have to do is just tell them sort of the parameters of what you're looking for, and they can come up with something.
All right, thank you. You've been a great help.
This is Berserkus talking. Azrael's Sting does that.
Oh, I keep Azrael's Sting? That wasn't just for the...
No,
because that was on my copy.
It's your weapon. We made him for Azrael.
Okay, great. Because they were on the copy, so I don't have that weapon anymore, because I got rid of the copy. But I remember what it was.
Yeah, that's your weapon, dude.
All right, fantastic. I get to keep it. Woo!
Yeah, it's the what is it? The Flora's Bane or something like that? Fauna's something?
Or the Leaves of Fauna for Vana, yeah.
Leaves of Fauna for Vana, and Azrael's Sting for Azrael.
Yes.
By the way, if any of you guys want to have your own signature weapons, I got you.
Can I look at the belt of returning? You said it returns small items, so like, say I drop a coin purse and comes back to my belt or something like that.
Oh no, it only responds to other magic items. Unfortunately, it has to have an ethereal coating. So anything that's enchanted, yes. Anything that's not, unfortunately, no.
Got it. So, just for future's sake, in case one of the other members were curious about it, how much does it go for?
Well, that one there is about 5,000.
Yikes! Got it.
Well, don't worry though, but that also is something too that a lot of the rangers like to come around and try to get those whenever they have the gold for them, because it also works for arrows too.
Oh, that is interesting to know.
Some of the arrows are, especially the ones that you make up near the naturalist schools. Those they can make the unbreakable arrows. They're enchanted to give a little bit extra of a punch, but they also never break. So they put them on the belt and they come on right back.
I am learning so much today. And I'll also kind of pull out like a small little hand axe that I have on my, like a little bandolier, and I'll say, so if I were to coat this, put it on the belt, I basically would go hata, and then would come back hata, or would it come back hata?
Oh no, it comes back on the belt. It doesn't come back to your hand. No. If you're looking for something like that, that's very Kratosian.
Kratosian, got it.
Yeah. Made by a man named Kratos.
That sounds like a good fellow. I guess I should ask, unless...
Jerk, but you never heard that from me.
I'll say nothing of it.
Thank you.
Would you be familiar with any materials or stuff used to help repair or fix Warforged? I mean, it's probably not the best place to ask for, or utility items for that, like prosthetic limbs, or I don't know.
I mean, you might be able to find somebody who can do that that's an artificer, but unfortunately not in a caducetorium. Ours is more the traditional sense. If you're looking for somebody to make something kind of interesting, I would find Coney. He's probably the best bet. Yeah, Coney Slander. You'll be able to find him. He's a Vidalcan. He's a little bit inside the city. Just follow the explosions. Happens every day exactly at 4:45.
Explosion?
No, you still got like at least 10 hours before that happens. But...
Oh, okay. Got it.
No,
Appreciate
sorry.
it.
7.
7.
Yeah, he made this. This is like a pocket sundial. Really interesting. Very useful.
Hey, Seaberg, you see anything fun in here?
Do I see anything fun?
Are you asking for me to present magic items for you?
Yeah, I mean, Cedric would just be wandering around and be like, what looks fun, really? What looks interesting? In like a childish sense.
Got it. Hang on.
Does Maresh have
magic?
magic?
I gotta go get my magic item cards for my...
Open or like a counter and everything's behind the counter?
Assume that it's a counter, everything's behind the counter, or like if you're going to the Ren Fair and walking into one of those big buildings, it's just everything's around you.
If there's anything we have access to, Bryn is literally going to be walking around, like touching everything, including like jumping to try to touch things that are above her head.
Got it. We're going to get back to your thing really quick. So we're going to get back to your thing really quick. And let me go grab the cards for this.
Hey, Maresh,
Yes, my friend.
are you wearing pants?
I am wearing a robe.
See, everyone's learning. They know not to wear pants when you're here.
As long as no one wears pants while Incursion is on your team, you're fine.
I give it a try anyway. I just say, okay, good show, sir. Turn around and I just do like a flashy huzzah with the wand of pubescent immaturity at Maresh.
Okay. So you do so, and you bing! And as that happens, Maresh's robe just sort of billows out just a little bit at near the groin. So,
Interesting.
the items that are here are Gloves of Thievery, which have Thievery scratched out and are listed as gloves as really fine working. There is the Artificer's Partner.
What's that?
Artificer's Partner allows for anybody using Mage Hand to have 2 hands instead of 1,
Hey.
allowing for complete tasks that can be done with anybody with 2 hands. You can do them with Mage Hand. There are a few +1 weapons. You find 2 +1 arrows. There's a singular +2 weapon. There's a long sword. And
Is there anything more geared towards entertainment?
yes, there is a large black, it looks like a large black carpet that's rolled up, but it's pitch black.
Can I touch it? Grab it?
It clearly says do not touch. However, Brenna said that she was going to each thing and touching it. Brenna, roll me a d4. One of these things is
Okay.
going to be interesting. Okay. So as Brenna goes around, she like starts touching all the different swords and everything and all the different weapons and just bing bong boom bong bong boom bong. And as they keep like making all those noises, eventually she gets to this black rug, and as she does, she puts her hand and just whoop, and she goes completely into the rug. She's reaching out there, looking for somebody, grabs hold of a thing, pulls herself out. It's like, you saw nothing but darkness as you went into whatever that was.
Pocket
There-
storage rug?
That is crazy! It's like a black hole floor thing! I don't even know what this is!
That's a portable hole. It's a good thing you didn't go in there because I never opened it. You probably would have suffocated and died. Also, look at the sign. It says, "Don't touch the merchandise unless you're supervised." It's a caducetorium. You might.
What's the sign way up there for? I can't read stuff that high up.
You're right. That's actually a design flaw. That's my fault. Hang on. And she like slowly brings it down, and it just hovers like about 5 feet lower,
That's
realizing
better.
that she made a mistake.
How
Encourage her
much?
to get an
Just still
inspiration
looking
card.
up.
I just pointed at like how much?
That portable hole.
Yes, the thing I'm pointing at.
Are you sure? Portable hole is 1,500.
I'll look at the party and be like, can I? Can I?
Hey, it's all you see, but I'm totally
No.
fine with it.
No objections from Marish.
I'm all right with it.
No,
Kinda
but
cool.
seriously, I'm just like wasting. That'd be like wasting $1,500 just for my personal entertainment. I'll take care of Anne's inventory. So
I'm sure we could find some creative ways to use it.
is a
People will
port-
use the hole.
Right. It is a portable hole. They're fairly useful magic items in Dungeons and Dragons. So there's a very good chance you can find something pretty neat. That being said, as you try to manipulate it, it is the size of a large carpet. And trying to fold it is actually very difficult. So it is a challenge for you to bring it along. She does say that she can help you to make that more manageable if you're willing to drop another 250.
Let's do it.
If we're gonna spend 1,500 on a rug, we might as well spend a little more and make it easier to use.
Okay. So as she does, she reaches behind her desk and she says, "Okay, there are 2 things you need to know about this. Number 1, if you have any other extra dimensional spaces, or if you're about to enter an extra dimensional space, do not bring this in there, nor do not combine them. You will open up a rift to the astral plane and probably rip yourselves in half. It's really bad.
Ooh.
Wouldn't recommend it. But
Ooh.
this bag right here simply demutes anything that you pop into it."
if we did that,
Yes.
would it destroy the rug?
Oh, it would do more than destroy the rug. It would also destroy anything within probably about 120 feet of it.
An astral bomb.
let's not think of it like that, because if you do that, you'll rip open a hole to the astral plane, which is a really, really bad place for people like you and me.
What's
When
more,
we're
How
not
would
dead.
you know?
holding
Have
the
you been
throne.
there?
No, but I've also been studying it a lot longer than I see that you have. And also that question. Shame on you. Should have charged more.
What's more, we don't even have a bag of holding to throw into it yet. So.
Well, no, that's the thing she's giving us.
That is literally the first thing I just said. Don't do. Okay, never mind. You know what? I'm just going to give back the money. I can see that this is going to be a real problem here, and you're probably going to kill everybody within Felton's camp. So here's the money. I'm going to take this back, and I'm going to put this back up here.
Thanks, Maresh. No.
You could
Saunter
try to
off.
convince her not to.
You have the ability.
No, do I though? Because
You're all there,
Charisma.
so if you guys want this, you can make that happen. But beforehand, she's going to put it back.
Yeah, let's try and convince her to let us take it. We'll be fair, I promise.
To be fair,
He'll be
we
really good with it. He will. You gotta ignore Maresh, but Maresh isn't gonna be touching it. Sibberk will be the one handling it. He's really responsible.
also look at these muscles.
I'll pose.
Hang on. So Incursion is flexing while Brenna is doing her best to convince everybody that Sibberk is the most responsible.
Responsible person on the
And that's it. You're just going like, but look at these muscles. And that's your convincing argument?
I don't know what he's
We,
doing.
we have a master wizard alongside our caravan. We'll leave it in his care.
Mr.
Unfortunately, she's not
Evaziva,
listening to you anymore. But
Master Evaziva is very, very adept in the arcane. He can help put in fail safes in case shenanigans were to arise,
okay,
and store it with protection.
got it. All right. So I want for you both to have made arguments to please roll me a charisma check. Or a persuasion check. I'm sorry, persuasion check. Mobius, I didn't hear your argument.
You're muted, sir.
Sorry, Azrael said I'm the adult in the room. I'll make sure that the druidic monk is the one that takes care of the hole and that the sorcerer doesn't touch it.
I'll look at everyone else and be like, "You're not adults."
As that happens, she turns around, puts it back onto the table, folds it into fourths, puts it into the bag, and you watch the hole just shrinks down. But you look and you see it looks like the bag just went like something super heavy just came into it. This bag makes
Goodness.
whatever it is much smaller, but also much more dense. So that's probably going to weigh at least 30 pounds when you bring it out. However, everything that you put into the hole will weigh nothing. Second thing, she looks at Maresh. Don't put anyone inside of it. You only have a limited amount of air. If you roll that thing up, it could actually kill them. Understood?
I won't stuff anyone into the rug. I promise.
That is not already dead.
He said it, not me.
1750 for me. I'm just going to assume that I don't know you. And she puts it all into her chest. Which is the thing that she lifts up that stores stuff, not her chest.
Yep,
So,
that's the entire Dimension 20 season right now.
Are any of the other items here from the Caducetorium something that you're looking for? Remember, too, you might not have a lot of gold left.
Yeah, it was like 2K for Maresh's Wonder the War Mage
You spent 3,750 gold so far.
gold.
We got like
Was that carried
7,000
2? I don't know math.
We have 1,422 gold left, I think. Yeah.
Got it. Plus, I have personal gold on my person. I was just asked, how much is that +2 longsword, just in case someone curious, one of our fighters or one-handed practitioners?
Well, unfortunately, that one's I can't give away. That's a commission.
Oh. How much usually those go for anyway? If someone to commission a weapon of enhanced strength or damage?
That one specifically, well, that's one of the masterworks, and that one is about 35,000. But the person who had that commissioned, pretty venerable adventurer. You might be able to find Shepherd Oddbody a little bit more north. He's in the church.
Shepherd Oddbody. Keep an
Yeah.
eye on that.
He calls that one Clarence's Tear.
Clarence's Tear.
I should have seen it when it came in. Whew. It was not that good.
Well, you do fine work.
Thank you.
I may have to commission you for my own reasons.
I know you weren't trying to be cryptic, but you all are very good customers, so fine. I'm looking forward to your own reasons.
Roto. I just gotta find the one that really sings to me, you know?
Well, if you want a singing sword, I mean, we have something for bards too. It's called the Meso Chakram.
You have a singing sword.
It's
Oh,
a singing,
goodness.
sort of like a boomerang.
Interesting.
Yeah, Bard will
can't look.
use it, and he can sort of swing it, and it goes in a 20-foot circle, and does sort of like a to everything in the center. That can choose to like really inspire somebody who's in the middle of that. It also hurts like hell for anybody who gets hit with it.
We'll come back later. I feel like I'm diving into a hole I can't swim myself out of.
Well, funny enough that you actually bought the biggest hole that I could make. I thought that was funny. I guess it wasn't, but
And Kirshen's like,
I'm gonna tip her an extra 10 gold. Sorry about all this craziness.
it's very kind of you.
And Brenna found it so funny she was actually laying on the floor laughing. She just didn't want to do it into the mic and kill everyone.
Oh, thank you very much for that. So she looks over and she says, "That is awfully generous. You all adventuring types, or are you just traveling, escaping the war?"
I'm just here for fun.
Fine
A
enough.
little bit of both.
Uh,
1750, you got a lot of fun going ahead of you.
yeah. Can Siberg try and shake out the rug and see if anything falls out of it?
She immediately stops you and says, "No, no, 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 no. Do not put that out here. I have other bags in here. So stop."
Okay.
And no, there's
Yeah.
nothing in there.
can I, realizing that we are farther away from the war front, or the front lines, but considering everything that happened in Barrel Tour, can I
Mhm.
just keep an eye out and just seeing if anyone's been like, I don't know, watching the shop or keeping an eye on us a little too closely?
Sure, roll me an insight check, please.
A
Nope.
whole Uno.
There's a lot of eyes on you, but you have been flexing.
Yeah, it's nice muscles. It's I do arms and legs like 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
do it
twerk a
until
little
it
bit and
hurts.
watch the kilt just woo, woo, woo.
Oh yeah, this is the bonus party.
Mm-hmm. Start
You
up a new
are
TikTok
very
career.
artificial, my friend.
It's okay, everyone. He's still a kid.
Okay, but as she lets you guys sort of have your fun, she brings in you a little bit, Maresh, and she says, "So, if you all are the adventuring type, There's a few things that are in the ruins that are worth a lot to me. Have you ever heard of Aufladen stones?
Why, yes, we have. Yeah, we've come across a few in our travels.
So Aufladen stones are kind of the bread and butter here. Well, not even bread and butter, meat and potatoes. So I'm a little hungry, if that makes sense. If you bring me a few of them that you find, and if you go down into the ruins, I'll make it worth your while.
Understood.
You're going to
I'll
find
keep an eye
4 types down there. Inferior, minor, major, and empowered. The empowered, I'll pay you 5,000 per stone. But if you find me in the others, I'll pay you in scale.
I'll keep an eye out.
They are critical for me to make new enchantments. I can make them for 1/10 of the cost as long as I have them.
You mean to say I could have something like Shepherd Our Body's Soul, but for 1/10 of what he paid for?
If you can find me at least 7 of those empowered crystals, I'll make you one for free.
Mission.
Well then,
If-
my friends.
Oh, yeah.
Or 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 35,000 gold.
Also that.
This is your DM speaking. This is a side quest. It's a side quest, not a main quest. Side quest. Did you guys hear that?
No, but I've got a feeling that this does not pertain to our most direct ambitions, but is more of a peripheral excursion.
The DM casted greed, and we all failed.
Well, I just
Works every time.
What's that?
There
I
is
just want to go
still
to
that
where we
one-
can smack some stuff. So where's that? Because take me there.
There is still that one project that we need a lot of money for.
Yes.
So I actually gave you all the information to know exactly where to find those Aufladen stones. I gave it to you this session too. So now that you all have all the information, you've done a little bit of shopping. Do you want to start discussing where you want to go for your adventure?
So
You have the bunker. You have the mine. You have the other place that I can't seem to remember at the top of my head. Hang on.
The butcher shop.
The butcher shop.
Butcher shop.
is the door part of the bunker?
Yes.
Yeah, the door's the bunker. I think Azrael's gonna lobby hard for the mine.
How do you guys feel about this? Seabuck, what's your expertise on this one?
Seaberg has left.
Seabuck.
You're involved in it.
I want to be outside. Okay.
He wants to shake out that carpet.
You shake out the carpet, there's nothing inside it. There's no bonus items inside the item I've already given you.
We knew where that was going.
You already got the shaft, okay? Don't be surprised if you're getting it again.
I am dual wielding shafts, I'll have you know.
You going skiing?
Hang on a moment. I need to update my my stream title to not family friendly.
What? You're just as tired as I am about listening to men sit around and talk about their shafts?
I'm up there. Definitely up there.
I mean, no, I'm the only one talking about it.
Oh, it's actually a good thing I actually did check on my live stream title because it says episode 20, the 19th Vanguard.
Whoops.
Everyone
my-
wishes.
OBS does this to me all the time. I'll update
No,
it
just
on
be like-
Streamlabs and then blah. Anyway,
My chaos
vying
is
for
helping out
what adventure?
everyone.
I like the idea of the mine if we're going to be checking out the Aufladen stones.
Black Irish,
Aufladen.
I'm really losing you on audio. Can you just make sure your mic is close?
Who is it?
Black Irish.
I'm all game for the mine.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure, mine. Well, I'm swinging my staffs around.
We could
I
get some.
haven't done much with undead, but whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, if we're dealing with undead, I feel like our good friend Ezra here gets to flex a little bit harder than usual. Ezra?
I just want to smite things. That's all I'm thinking about right now, honestly.
Well, then we shall smite together, gather coin, and some Aufladen stones.
Okay, let's go. And I'll start walking around directions because I don't think I know where mine is.
Okay, you do know where the mine is, so I'll say that it's listed. And is that what you all are deciding on? You're deciding you're going to go for the mine?
It's mine time.
Apparently.
Okay. So, all I'm going to say to the Ravenous right now, just so that the Ravenous can hear me, Victory and Horacenio, no blitzing. You know what I mean by that. However, I'm going to pop them onto the map that's going to be happening. And as we prepare for that, I'm going to be sending you back to the caravan to load out. All right, 20th Vanguard. What sort of items do you want to take with you on this adventure?
I'm definitely taking that rug.
Okay, so you're going to be taking the portable hole.
Portable hole, okay. And the icon of power, right? The pants.
You're going to be taking the figurine of disappointing power.
Yeah, that.
Okay, so you're just bringing pants.
Yeah, just floating pants, just like I always have.
Yep. No, it's pants. They walk. Like, it's pants that actually move behind you. This is just a pair of pants. That's it.
Yeah. Do I want to bring both staffs? You know what? I'll leave Stan's staff, take my new alchemist staff, and can I load it with... do we have alchemist fire?
You can check. If you have enough channel points as well, you can also give yourself some.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you kind of emptied your wallet fairly quick on the inspiration cards, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what I do. Look how well it's worked out for me.
It's what you do.
No, we don't.
Okay.
I think that's all I want to take, actually.
Just the alchemist haft, the figurine of disappointing power, and the portable hole, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I would like the torch brand maul, if that's all right with everyone.
Absolutely.
Sounds like it is.
And then if no one else ends up wanting one, I wouldn't mind having the ring of protection. But I have a feeling Maresh could use both of those.
I'll make do with just the cloak of protection.
You sure, you Big Blue? Want to make sure you're okay.
Oh, Big Blue.
Well, if you're offering, I'll take both.
Okay.
Ezra, what floats your fancy on this one?
I've become quite close to Cheryl, but I know that you like them as well.
Take Cheryl. It's fine.
Thank you. Well, I think that'll be it for me then.
Don't forget, friends, we may have healing potions on set in case things go south. I mean, we're not exactly experts in healing all around.
I'm pretty good at it.
I got one healing potion and how many healers kits? I have 4 healers kits.
I still got my stash, so I'm okay.
I got lay on hands. I got healing hands. I can use my channel divinity to give everybody temp HP.
Oh, booming gel. That's what I'll take. Okay, I'll take. Can I put booming gel in the alchemist half?
Yes, you can. Thunder damage.
That's gonna be sick.
Oh yeah.
What if you put the dart of anaphylaxis into the alchemist?
That one doesn't work. That one you actually have to jam it into somebody's neck.
Alright,
Got it.
DM question. Would
Yay.
the cloak of protection count as armor?
No.
Can I take that if no one else wants it?
I believe somebody's already using it.
No, never mind then.
Isn't that
Good.
correct? Aren't you using Cloak of Protection,
Yeah.
Maresh?
Yeah.
It's fine. Wing boots then.
Wing boots it is.
Okay, and that's now I'm done.
Okay, I heard my name a couple times. What's up?
Yeah. The wand that I bought, I was trying to look it up, and all I see is wand of war magic +1, not a normal one.
Get that one.
It's a +1 war. That's what it is.
Wand of the War Mage +1.
So, big shocker. I'm gonna put on my kilt and go, why is this wet?
Yes, you do.
I grab the Sunderous Maul and go, why is this wet?
Okay, you have the Sunderous Maul, and that one's a little bit soggy as well.
And then I'll grab a thing of half-plate armor.
Okay.
And let's see. I'll take a potion of healing as well.
Okay, a potion of healing. Got it.
I'll take the one greater potion we have.
Got it. Greater potion. Arsenio, I am trying to send you that monster stats in just a moment. Give me a second. Anybody else? Keep them coming.
Oh wait, I stored all my caltrops. Where are they?
You have 97 bags of caltrops. You can get whatever you want.
You know, I've heard that when going against undead, this holy water can be pretty handy. I kind of want to grab one of these, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
How many
Holy water is also
buys?
considered a bomb, so Sibirk's Alchemist's half could also contain that.
Yeah, if you guys prefer that.
How's radiant damage going?
There's 2 vials and
Undead, this seems pretty useful for you, Sibberg.
Yeah, sure. Do that instead then.
Okay.
We all go.
So let me go around then. Azrael, do you feel like you are well equipped for this upcoming fight?
Absolutely.
All right. Sibirk.
Yeah. Should be all good.
Okay. Horsenio, make sure that you have one of your characters assigned to my campaign so that you can access my stuff. All right. Incursion, do you believe yourself well equipped enough that you have what you need?
looking through, I will pick up the Ring of Illumination, and then now I'm good.
You got it. Brenna, do you feel like you're well equipped?
Let's get going.
All right. Maresh, do you feel like you're well equipped enough?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. If you're currently watching the stream, turn away because I don't want you to see this. I mean that's to my players. Everybody else, please stay. You know. Oh, my poor computer. It's running so hard.
Is it just so many kaijus? Is that's what's going on? We're just fighting kaijus.
I'm not going to say no to that because I feel like I'll be ruining some surprises.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, I revealed enough of the map. I'm going to be going back to the starting point, grabbing your all character tokens. This may be a silly question, but are you going to bring with you any mounts?
No,
You are going to
not
go
so
underground.
lives.
Mounts in a
Uh,
mine didn't sound like a very good idea.
Let's bring one and like tie it up outside the cave to carry stuff.
Okay. You're going to have one just act like a pack mule?
Yeah.
Okay, it cannot be RP, unfortunately.
No. Wait.
One of the 4 horses we got from Barrel Tour.
Oh, do
Okay.
we want to bring the cart with it too? Just have it as a cart in case it's really big.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll have a
Okay.
war horse in the cart.
So, we are going to get started with today's encounter. You are not in initiative, but do you see yourselves in the upper right-hand corner of your screens?
No, I do.
Wonderful.
Yeah, there I am.
So as you get here, it is very, very dark. As you look, you see where there was once an expeditionary force, and it looks like they have just recently left their camp. You can see that a little bit of the minecart has been, the minecart track has been ripped up, and it looks like it's been ripped up by somebody pulling and tearing it straight up.
Ooh. Oh, this is gonna get good.
You can also see a crashed cart in the very end. It looks like something is careened down in one direction, was derailed, and smashed through a wall. You can hear the sounds of everywhere.
Ooh. Can
Is it-
everyone see all right?
Is it lit up in here?
It's not. The only light that's
Not-
around you is the embers from a fire pit that's next to you, Maresh.
Maresh,
Oh.
you got something?
A torch.
Hey, Maresh. Hey, you should probably wear this next time, but I'll activate the Ring of Illumination and cast Dancing Lights.
Okay. You can place a mark using your draw tool to tell me where you're going to have the light.
Got it. I'll put one.
I swear to God,
I'm
if
gonna
my
make the
computer's running slow because of Norton antivirus, I'm going to throw this computer away.
I'm gonna put a little boy over here.
Okay.
I'll put a little boy over there.
Got it.
Another one over there, and I'll try to keep one on us at all times.
Okay, understood. As you do that, I need for you all to take a look on the left-hand side of your screen. As you see multiple skeletons all becoming very, very aware of the lights, and you just hear as they all start rushing at you. I need for everybody to please roll me initiative. Remember, only one initiative for the skeletons. Don't mind who does it. Remember to click your tokens.
I understand why Biz said blitz. No blitzing.
Not these.
That's unfortunate.
Cry Havoc, as always. Yes, we do. Ooh, is that the Greek yogurt pizza? Yes.
Nani?
It's a really cool recipe that my mother-in-law helped come up with. It's self-rising flour and Greek yogurt in the crust.
Oh.
It's way too hot for me to touch right now, but that's that. All right, so I have Maresh, Sibirk. I have Maresh twice. Maresh, which one did you roll?
I got the 8.
You got the 8? All right, I don't know why I have the 14.
That should be Azrael?
Yeah, Azrael's got it. So I think somebody just clicked his token and then rolled. So not a big deal. Incursion, Brenna, the Skellies. Okay, it looks like I got everybody. Sibberk, you're up first.
All right. Sibberk would like to move right here. And
Okay.
can I? How big is this rug?
The rug is 10 by 10. Also,
Oh.
as you get there,
And then I'll move right there. Then.
you can see. Oh, so you're going to back up?
Yeah, if it's 10 by 10, I'll move right there.
Okay. So as you move right there, you can see just a little bit more down. You can see another skeleton that's waiting down there.
Oh boy. Can I place down the rug right there at that entrance?
Sure.
What would that cost me in terms of
An action.
bonus? An action? Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to say it's a bonus action for you to open up the bag, and then an action for you to fling out the portable hole.
Okay, then that's what I do.
Okay, give me just a moment. I will draw a quick portable hole shape. It'll be a red circle. And that's where it is.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, Azrael, it is now your turn.
Great. You'll be happy to learn that I have found Azrael's sting again, because you made it so it's stored in your homebrew stuff, which I have access to. So
Yes.
that's all good to go. I will get into my reach range. Oh wait, what's this circle doing? Do like, can I jump over it, or do I have to like throw over it? Like, what's
10
the
feet, so you'd have to
situation?
do a long jump, but yes, you could.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I can move a number of feet equal to my strength score, which is 18 feet, so I can easily clear that with a jump.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I'm going to go here,
All right.
and
You have dark vision, correct?
I do.
As you jump into this area, you see way more.
Okay, great. Fantastic, I love this.
All right, you are in melee with the skeleton.
All right, I'm going to swing with my first attack. Should I use a bonus action first? Yeah, sure. Let's make the most of it. I'm going to use a bonus action. Where is it? Thunderous Smite.
Okay. Horsenio, you can trade off. One round you guys get it, one round another one get it. So let's have Horsenio, you'll go first, and then Victory.
Oh, I just meant to cast it, but it rolled damage too. That's fine. I'm just going to roll to hit.
Okay, 11 does hit. Click the purple box and roll 20. And it's two-handed?
This was two-handed, yeah.
Okay. So as that happens, you and explode him.
Oh, actually, that would be one-handed, because I didn't use my bonus action for Cheryl, so I probably do still have the shield in one hand. So let's say the one-handed damage.
One-handed. Still explodes him.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Okay, great. And for...
God, this is good.
And I think that puts me in 10 feet of this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You could potentially hit two skeletons from there. One of
yeah,
two.
great. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to go for this top one then.
Okay. 11 still hits.
Okay,
Roll damage.
fantastic.
You're still one-handed?
Yeah, and I'm still using it one-handed.
Okay. 7 is what you needed. Boom! As you slam them across. It looks like these skeletons are a little bit damaged. Okay, Azrael, are you going to move?
No, I'm just gonna stay right where I am.
Okay.
Let him come
Resh,
to me.
it's now your turn.
These stones that are surrounding them, is this like a tall wall that I can't see past? Or...
It's a tall wall. You cannot see past it.
Okay. I'm gonna move up here and aiming at this skeleton and its friend. I'm
Okay.
gonna shoot an acid splash.
Fire a shot. Okay, dex save of 14. So let's get the skeletons 2 dex saves, please. Horaceno, you'll give the skeletons this first round, and then Victory will do it after you take your turn. If they don't have a dex save, just roll in a dex check. Bop, 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 boo, boo, boo. The one closest to you saves. One more, please. The one farthest away from you fails and bubbles to its death. All right.
Fantastic. That'll be all from me.
No bonus action?
No, not yet.
Got it. Okay. Brenna, it's now your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna move up here next to Incursion.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put my hand on him. And I'm going to cast Bolster Magic on him.
Bolster magic. Okay. I don't know that spell.
You got to roll a d3. It's a Path of Wild Magic Barbarian class feature.
For the next 10 minutes, anytime that he does an attack roll or ability check, he can add a d3 to it.
Okay. So instead of a d3, we're just going to do a d6. A 1 and a 2 equals 1. A 3 and a 4 equals 2. And a 4 and a 5 and a 6 equals 3. Cool.
For sure.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. So that's bolstering magic, which is awesome. As an action, you can do that. Bonus action?
I'm gonna wait on my bonus action because I don't really have only one thing to do with the bonus action. But I am
Got
gonna
it.
look at this wall. Is it like a ceiling or is it just like a really tall wall?
A really tall wall. You can't see the ceiling from where you are.
Okay.
Okay. Incursion. It's now your turn.
This is a bit of a mess. There's nothing coming from the below us either, from what we can tell at the moment.
You just see that minecart that's on its side.
Got it. As one with the battle, I gotta join the fray. Pardon me, Brenna. I'm gonna make a running jump across the hole.
Okay, you're gonna make a running jump.
Okay.
Brennan gets out of the way. You're next to the skeleton.
I'm gonna give it a smack.
Okay. Are you raging? You gonna rage? You raging?
I would like to rage, actually.
Okay,
Yes.
just checking.
Should make sure my thing's clicked on. Yes.
That's what she said.
Hmm.
And you are raging. Raging incursion.
Let's smack.
Okay, 13 to hit. Does 8 points of bludgeoning damage. As that happens, you watch this thing shatter, and it is completely destroyed.
Curious.
You look at the front of your maul, and the crystals are sort of shimmering.
Ooh. I go up to this one because it went down in one hit. Let's try another.
Mm-hmm. $25 hits.
Le dust.
Completely disintegrates.
And I just yell back to Azrael, 2!
Now it is the skeleton's turns. So, Orsino, you may move them up to their speed. You may attack as you wish. As they come rushing at you. It may take a second for this all to finish. I have not done the calculations just yet on the giveaway, but we're getting much, much closer to the commissionable art drawing that you can get as thanks from Victory. We have 4 that are going to be given away. Our sub goals are 100.
I believe I'm getting attacked by one of them.
Yes, you are. Does a 13 hit your armor class?
Nope.
Okay. Skeleton swings but doesn't hit anything. All right. Horsenio, if you would like to, you can simply move them all, and then we can assume wherever they're going to hit, they're going to hit. We don't have to do them one at a time. You can simply just keep throwing them in there.
I will want to whack that one with my Polar Master reaction.
When it comes into range? Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, when it comes into range.
Okay, it comes into range, so go ahead and roll an attack. Does hit. 7's what you needed. He crumples.
Baseball swing as they walk up.
Okay. Skeletons keep moving. And it is completely up to you, Horsenio, if you wish to reinforce. Okay, I see 3 of them surrounding Incursion. So 2 more attacks, please. Whenever you're ready. A 12 to hit and a 22 to hit.
Miss hit.
All right, 6 points of piercing damage, halved to 3.
I'm kind of curious if I want to use my reaction at the moment.
Is Sentinel whenever it makes an attack against you or somebody else?
Oh no! This is a barbarian thing. This is not a feat.
Oh?
Oh, never mind. It's another creature. Never mind. I can't do that.
No worries.
It's a friendship thing.
Ah, friendship thing. Okay. Horsenio, just type in if you are done, and just type done.
What was the damage I took again on that attack?
Got it. 3 arrows towards Incursion, 2 towards Azrael. First 3 are going towards Incursion. You take 3 points of piercing damage, which has already been halved from 6.
Roger that.
Fire those shots off, Horsenio. 19 to hit, 18 to hit, 13 to hit for Incursion.
19, 18 hit, 13 misses.
Okay, you're taking 8 points of piercing reduced to 4. You're taking 7 points of piercing reduced to 3. All right, 2 towards Azrael. 8 and 13. Do either of those hit?
Miss.
Okay. That is that turn. All right. Horsenio, when you are done, just type the word done. Done. All right. Now Victory's turn to control the skeletons. Sibirk, you're up.
Okay. I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20. I am going to take an attack of opportunity from this guy as I go past.
Are you floating away?
30. Yeah. Using my wing boot supply.
Roll an attack of
35.
opportunity, please. If you wish. Sibirk goes next to that one skeleton. Uh, 23. Also to Victory, make sure you're sending those rolls directly to me. Okay?
Yep, that'll hit.
3 points of piercing.
Can I use my reaction then at this point to use my spirit shield?
Okay. Spirit shield does what?
I use my reaction in my when I'm raging, my spirit goes and protects someone who gets hit with an attack. I can reduce the damage by 2d6. Civic doesn't take any damage as I reduce the damage by 7.
Fight some
Aye.
reaction, but if you're raging and another creature you can see within 30 feet of you, you can use a reaction to reduce that damage by 2d6. So it's just reduced entirely.
Yes,
Okay, and you can do that indefinitely?
as a reaction. It burns
Got it.
my reaction.
It's really powerful.
To
wait.
make the
Oh,
to
yeah.
make the rolls just go to me, go to Roll20, hover over the matrix for rolling. On the top left-hand corner, you'll see GM. Click that and make sure that it's highlighted. Sibirk, you're going to make those attacks, right?
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna summon my astral arms.
Okay, you now have googly arms.
Alright, and all the skeletons within 10 feet of me have to make a dex save, DC 15.
Okay, all skeletons, so I need 4 dex saves, DC 15. 21, 22, 20, and 19. That's insane, man. You rolled incredibly well on that.
Some very mobile skeletons.
So they all pass?
Yeah, they all pass.
Alright.
That was incredible.
Yeah, then none of them take damage as I summon my astral arms. Alright, that's my bonus action for my action. Yeah, I'll just start swinging. So I'll first swing at the skeleton right up here.
Okay.
I have a 10-foot reach with my astral arms.
Okay.
Doyle.
26. That hits. 10 points of force damage. And it's the one that's next to incursion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That one. Kaplow!
Alright.
Hey, no stealing.
Is it bonus action to use a key point?
It just
Or can
happens.
I-
You just tell me that you're
I
going to do
just
it.
do it? Alright, flurry of blows. One for each of the skeletons right next to me.
And
Okay.
remember, your first one is free because of the card you pulled.
First one's free.
Yeah, but
That's
I
true.
already used the free key to summon the arms.
Ah, gotcha.
So this one actually cost me
Is
one.
it only one key point to summon the arms?
Yeah, they changed it since they released it now. It's only one key now.
Which of course they did. All right. Sounds good.
Alright,
Roll those 2 offhand attacks. Ah! I don't think you can use the arms of the astral self for that. Can you?
Let me look at it.
I think you have to just use unarmed strikes, but I could be wrong.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I want to display. There we go.
Thank you.
Ignore that last one.
Spectre arm to make unarmed. Yeah, you can use your spectre arms to make unarmed strikes, so that just happens. All right, never mind. Done.
Yep. That's all I can do then.
Okay, so you make 2 attacks against the 2 that are in front of you.
Yeah. 26 and 16.
They both shatter.
All right,
Sorry, I know that it looks weird that I'm doing this, but I have a light that's right here, and my TV is like right behind it. So I'm trying to like bend down so I can see what I'm doing. I'm trying a new setup because you're noticing my camera's face on instead of up and down. I'm trying to hide my dad gut at this point. Nobody's pregnant. All right, Sibirk, are you? That's your movements.
Yeah, that's my turn. That's bonus
That's your
action movement.
whole turn.
I'm
okay.
saving my reaction.
Azrael, you're up.
Okay, decisions. So with my bonus action, I'm going to ask Cheryl to protect me so that I can use Azrael's Sting in 2 hands.
I'm gonna interject here real quick. Sorry, I really don't mean to interrupt. I can't see in the dark, so I don't think I can see these guys I just attacked.
There is a dancing lights which provide dim light, which negates your, what's the word?
Dark
Disadvantage.
vision? Or
Disadvantage.
Okay, I just didn't know if it was too far. Okay.
Though I'm moving it soon, sir.
That's it. Sorry to interrupt.
No, no,
Go
that's
on.
quite all right. Okay, so now with my sting in both hands, just make that change. I'm going to swing at the skeleton that's currently in range.
Wow.
So
23.
this one down here is going to get hit for 13 piercing,
Boom.
and then they're just going to keep going down the line. 5-foot step, swing at that with the second attack.
Okay. It does hit.
8.
Boom.
And since I already used my bonus action and my action, I can't say anything to Incursion, but I'm right up next to them. So I just raise up my hand to reveal 5 fingers and take the rest of my movement down the line. So I've used 5, so I have 25 feet of movement. I'm going to want to make sure that I'm not within 10 feet of anybody, so I think right here is where Azrael is going to stick.
Okay, Azrael, I need for you to please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Will do.
Okay, as you step onto the metal grate, you crap, and you quickly jump and dive out of the way. I'm gonna have you move all the way this direction, but the center of that grate completely gives way, and you listen to like a whole bunch of ding, 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 as something falls beneath you.
Oh my.
Okay, Azrael, that is your turn, I believe, right?
Absolutely.
Maresh, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna shoot a pair of Eldritch Blasts at these 2 skeletons on the bottom.
You do not have an angle on them. Oh, you have one on that guy. Yeah, sorry. You have the one that's just to the south of Seaberg, but the ones to the south of Azrael, you really don't have an angle on. You'll need to get into better position.
Alright, then I'll just aim for the one.
Okay. Natural 1, unfortunately. So, but the second one does hit. Roll that damage. 3 points of force damage. You and it, now he's running at you with like half a pelvis.
That'll be all.
Okay, Brenna, it's now your turn.
All right. I'm gonna jump across this hole
Okay.
and then move down one here, and then I'm going to rage.
All right. Brenna rages. Roll that d8 and see what kind of wild magic happens out of this one. 8. What does that do? A bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet must make a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of your next turn. Until you rage again, you can use this effect on each of your turns as a bonus action. Wow.
Chest
Okay.
lifters.
So I'm
Who-
gonna aim straight down at this far guy
Okay.
and hit him with
Okay.
my beam of radiant whatever.
Sounds awesome. Using your booby beam, you slam him for 6 points of damage if he makes the Constitution saving throw. Or if he doesn't make the Constitution save. So, what is your DC for that?
Let me look.
But can I get a con save? He rolled an 18, so it's pretty high.
I can't even see where this is. I actually am having a hard time figuring out what his con save would be, considering I don't have a spell thing to click.
No worries. So because it's not really a spell, and it's using your rage, I'm going to say it's going to be strength. So what's your strength score?
20.
Okay, so it's 5. So what is your proficiency modifier? Is it 3 or 2?
3. 3.
Give me a second. My wife is. She's listening to definitely copyrighted music and moving from room to room. So trying to make sure I don't get caught. We're going to say it's going to be 8 plus 3 plus 5. So 11, 16.
16.
So they are going to make the save.
Okay.
So they won't take anything for that. But that's your bonus action, which you're going to be your action.
That was 15, 20. All right, I'm going to finish my movement to there. And I'm going to swing at this guy.
Okay, roll an attack. Do, 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 do. 11 hits for 23 points of damage. As you smash into this thing, it just completely explodes. It's dust.
And that is it, because I don't have any more movement, so I can't swing at anything, because there's nothing here.
Okay, Incursion, you're up.
All right, then. It's gotten really empty. I see the fingers. Shake my head. Dang it. I'm gonna get to the one just south of Seabuck.
Okay.
Smack it.
Okay. One attack.
Oh, 9.
Still hits.
Oh, okay. That is 10 points of damage.
Explodes.
Let's see. Oh, it goes off a con modifier for your wild magic.
Cool. All right, so your DC is going to be 14 if that does pop up again, Brenna.
Okay.
Okay, Incursion, that was your action, a little bit of movement.
I don't think I can make it there because I was in the middle of the fest, so...
Okay, your token just went back to where you were.
I was measuring how much total feet I had left.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out if I could make it to the other one, but I cannot. I'm gonna take a hand axe out and go yeet.
Okay, and do you have dark vision?
I think I do. What's that do?
You should.
Yes, 60 feet. 60 feet.
There's lots more.
Oh, more friends! Yay! So I will yeet at the one close to Brenna.
Did you already use a weapon attack?
Yes, I did.
So the one house rule that I have is that if you're going to be
Oh.
using a two-handed weapon, you can't use a
Ah.
one-handed. But if you have a one-handed
Got it.
weapon, you can use a one-handed weapon the other hand.
Got it. So I'll
that's
retract
unfortunately going
that.
to have to be your turn.
Bonus action. I'll use my ring of illumination to bring the lights closer.
Okay, you can move them around as you see fit.
Got it. And then that will end my turn. And I say, "Oh, more friends."
It is now the skeleton's turn. What are the skellies going to do? Victory is going to be controlling them, and as you see this cavalcade, there are at least another half dozen, maybe even more, of these skeletons that are crawling slowly towards you. They have these arrows that they pull out of their skull and whip at you as fast as if they were in a crossbow. They line up to plug the next room. 4 arrows go towards Brenna. 23, 7, 20, and 10.
What were they again?
23, 7, 20, and 10.
The 23 and the 20 both hit.
Okay, that is 2 points of piercing each, since it's 5 halved to 2.
Okay. That tickles.
Okay, there's a lot more skeletons down there. Is that the end for victory? If it is, just type done. All right, victory is finished. Sibirk, it's now your turn. Horsenio, you're the next controller.
I will like to starry form into chalice form.
Okay, you starry form into chalice, which is definitely a thing that I have ready. But until then, I'm just going to give you this nice little heart so that I know that you're transformed.
Okay.
Oh, Victory's
Do I-
no, Victory said he's done. Is Victory, did you just misunderstand? Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Sibirk, you transform.
Yep. Do I see anything down to my left since now I'm a beacon?
Yes, you do. I just saw where he placed his thing. You do see a little bit farther into this area here. Sorry for not keeping up too well with the reveals. There doesn't seem to be any skeletons in this area, but there does seem to be some busted up furniture and more ruins.
All right. Just a quick glance. Anything below me in the hole?
Nothing that you can currently see. The hole appears to be very, very deep.
Okay.
Giggity.
I will. What do I want? You know what? Look at my spells. Nah. Oh wait, yeah, I got that one. Yeah. All right. So I'll float over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How much headspace do I have?
How much what?
Headspace do I have? Like I'm floating 5 feet in the air. Like how high is the ceiling? Is there a
You
ceiling?
can't tell from where you are.
Okay, so I should have plenty of room if I can't see a ceiling, right?
You should.
Okay. I would like to float up another 5 feet to 10 feet so I can float right above this skeleton in the center.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll just float right above at 5 feet. Actually, not 10 feet.
Okay.
And then I will cast Thunder Wave.
Okay, so you're just trying to thunder wave straight down?
Yeah. It's
All right.
a cylinder, I think. Yeah.
Okay, held actions go off as soon as you enter.
Okay.
13 to hit, 20 to hit, 14, and 13.
Only the 20 hits. I
Take
have
8
AC
points of
HP.
piercing damage.
I will use my reaction, unless you want to do a thing, sir.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I'll let you do your reaction.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Spirit shield
8 points.
completely deflected.
Nice.
All right, so they need to roll 4 con saves, please. DC is 15.
So 15 for Q. Oh well.
One saves. I'm gonna make it the one that's away from you to the south, but the rest of them are exploded.
It's still half damage on the one that saved.
Okay, and how much was the damage?
10.
So he takes 5?
10 thunder damage.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, that's my action. Bonus action. Wait, I became a beacon this turn, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah,
That was this turn.
that was chalice form.
Take back what I did with the spell. I'm still gonna keep myself there. Sorry, because turning in chalice is an action, so that's my bad. I apologize. There's nothing, no spell.
No worries.
Um,
Okay, so that doesn't happen. And
My bad,
everybody's
guys.
back alive, but you're hovering over them.
Sorry.
Can you please change your name to how high you are flying?
I did 5 feet.
I thought you said 10. My fault.
I did at first, but then I decided just to be 5 feet above him.
Ah, you mumble talked. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm just going to put you there, but we all know that he's over top of the center skeleton. Just so that it's
Alright,
easier for us to move them around.
Again, sorry about that, guys. Let's see. I will. Yeah, I'll flurry of blows.
I believe
The
you can only
one
flurry of blows if you use an attack action.
as a bonus action, you spend one. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. After your attack action. Yep, you are right. Thank you.
No worries.
What can I do as a bonus action then?
You can still punch.
You can still make a punch, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'll use Hungry Jaws.
Using what?
Make
Okay.
a bite it.
Gonna make a bite attack.
The one right or below me, yeah.
Sure. It's 11 to hit. It does hit. You rip it apart. And yeah, I think that means that you get... you're only going to get 7 temporary hit points because that's the only amount of hit points that it had left. Or, sorry, equal to your con mod. So whatever your con mod is, that's your temporary hit points on top of what you currently have.
Yeah, so only 4.
Okay, that was one hell of a turn. Azrael, you're up.
My bad, guys.
No
Nice.
worries.
Not a problem at all. So Azrael's going to move 15 feet into range for this skelly and swing.
16 does hit. Roll damage. Exploded.
Okay, great. So that's going to be up to 20, and then the second attack will be...
Does hit. Roll damage.
10 to hit. 10 damage on this one.
Exploded.
Okay, great.
Bonus
And
action?
Now I finally have a bonus action to look back at an incursion and say 7!
Maresh, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move down here, and with my torch and these dancing lights, I should be able to see all
Yes.
these skeletons, right?
You have a line on... sorry, my computer is going crazy slow. I have no idea why, but it is. And then you have at least a line on 4 of them.
Alright, then this one and this one, I'll fire a pair of Eldritch Blasts at.
All right, fire shot. You can't get the one that's to the south... to the west of Sibirk. But you can get any of the ones to the south. You pick the one I didn't click. All right, so 23 and 26. Which one are you taking out? That one?
That one and this one.
Got it. Okay, so roll the damage for that. 6 and 2. They're both damaged, but neither one falls.
And that'll be it.
Okay, Brenna, you're up.
All right, I am going to charge in at these guys. Take 20 feet of my movement to here and take a swing at this guy.
Okay.
And Sibirk, is he within 5 feet of this guy?
Yeah, I'm above
Sibirk
you.
is within
Like
5 feet,
hovering above
yes.
my head? Okay, so with pack tactics,
At advantage.
Bruh.
Boom! Explosion.
and then I'm going to look to my right and move the rest of my movement speed over to this guy.
Okay.
And I am going to attack him.
Okay. Roll an attack. Boom! Explosion!
And then I am going to look at this guy below me and use my wild magic
Go
little
for it.
thing.
Boo Blazers.
Booby beam!
So he's got to roll
A
what's that?
DC 14 con save.
Yes.
It's a 9. It's going to take 4 points of radiant damage. Does a
And
lot more damage than you were expecting, and he falls.
And that is the end of my turn.
Got it. Incursion, you're up.
Yay! Gonna get in closer here, seeing as Skelly's turned to dust.
Oh, yes.
Smacking this one here real hard.
Okay.
22.
Got it. 22 does hit. It explodes.
Do this and smack it with my other one.
Okay.
Crit.
It explodes.
And just for shits and giggles, I'll use the last bit of my movement right here. And bonus action, say hello to the kilt. Buddha!
Okay. You use the kill to whoop. You knock its head off, and now it becomes useless in battle.
Very nicely done.
That's my turn.
Okay, it's now the skeleton surrounding Incursion's turn. Incursion, now that you've gotten a little bit deeper in, I'm just going to start revealing more things.
So deep.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Now the skeleton's turn. What are the skeletons going to do? They're probably going to surround
Hello.
Incursion.
Hello, Nuggets.
Okay, attacks to Incursion, please.
That's also hello, Nuggets in chat.
6 to hit, 15 to hit, and looks like one of them's going to fire an arrow at you. Critical. Does the 15
One
hit your
miss,
armor class?
2 missed, and the critical hits.
It's 11 halved to 5.
Excellent.
Okay. Siperick, you're up.
Alright, I will just put my arm straight out and just fly straight towards Incursion, just past him. And take a swing at one of these skeletons.
Roll 2
the top one.
attacks.
Oh, I get 1 attack.
You get your offhand attack as well.
Oh, yeah,
21 hits. Boom! Dead.
You got dope monk shit.
Boom! Dead.
It's weird because it says I only get 1 attack per action, but yeah.
You do, but you have a bonus action. Your bonus action can be an offhand strike.
Okay, and
Because you monk boy.
let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and I'll get into melee with the other skeleton.
Okay. You do so. Azrael, you're up.
Okay. Slim pickings remain, it seems.
1 hour warning, everybody.
Okay, great. So let's get on with the goings on. 25 feet. Do I even have line of sight from right here? I
Yes.
don't think I do. Alright. Then I will throw my weapon, which would be the other damage. So let me just switch that over. I'm just gonna keep it rolling both sides. So yeah, it'll just be the one-handed instead of the two-handed, and I will yeet.
21 hits. Roll damage.
And that's
Black!
11.
Blah. Seems that you've destroyed most of the skeletons. You're done. All right. There's still a lot left of this place to look through, but combat is over.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah. I would like to just float back over and pick up my pole again.
Okay, you do so.
I'll take all the lights, bring them close to me, and then as we continue on, I'll spread them out. Unless Civik's still the shining beacon of hope.
Yeah, that's lasts for an hour, I believe.
Goodness.
I want to come check out what this is all down here.
Yeah, I want to cautiously make my way into this room.
Okay. As you do so, you find what appears to be either a council room or a throne room, something similar to that. You see multiple seats. You see 6 total. A couple of them are covered with a little bit of rubble, but each one of these seats look pristine, almost like they haven't been touched by time.
Does anyone have detect magic?
I did not.
I don't have detect magic, but I do have my own kind of thing. And I am going to use magic awareness.
Okay. What does that do? Spell or magic item within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover. Every single one of those. Oh, you mother. Ah! Not you. Nubs, you're fantastic. It literally was Norton Antivirus doing a scan on my computer when I'm streaming.
Oh!
Now you gotta throw it out. You said.
You gotta. We all know Norton's terrible.
Oh my god. If this pizza wasn't so good, I'd be so angry right now.
I respect that.
Every single one of those chairs are a magic item. All but one. The one farthest northeast is not a magic item.
So, guys, 5 of those chairs are magic.
Well, I ain't scared. I'm gonna go sit on one of the chairs.
Okay. You sit on one, and the moment that happens, you see a sigil appearing above your head that glows.
Do
Oh,
I
that's
recognize it at all?
Roll me an Arcana check, please.
As he's doing that, I'll take a seat in this chair right here.
A sigil appears above your head. Maresh, I'm going to wait until I see what everybody else is going to do.
Alright.
You sure that's a good idea, guys?
Just the FYI, my story form only lasts for 10 minutes. And with that said, I'll send the center one.
Different sigil lights up above your head. Asriel?
Screw it.
I'll put my astral arms around Incursion and Mirage.
Next to incursion.
Okay.
Hey,
And I'll sit
that
next
one's
to
not
Mirage.
magical. That's a
So-
not magical one.
What, the one I'm on?
That's correct.
Yeah,
Oh.
you gotta go down.
Oh, that. Okay, I didn't see it for a second.
I just pat the seat in between. There we go.
Okay. You all sit on all of these chairs, and as you do so, Maresh looks up and he sees that each one of these are runes of a special kind of magic. One that you know only exists within the realm of giants. These are the runes of the Runewalker. So as you see these, each one of these are like a special kind of word. And it begins with a summoning spell. So as you all sit down, you all complete the runes for the summoning spell. As you all watch, or as you all sit down and feel kind of cool about like all these things happening, you notice that the chair that is to your north starts to become occupied. And this creature begins to look at you. Welcome. Welcome to my home. I am Princess Meba. Why are you here, adventurers?
Greetings, my lady. We were tasked with clearing out these mines.
These are not mines. These are my home.
Indeed. Well, your home seems to have some unwanted guests.
Unwanted how?
Just a few restless souls that needed to be put down.
Yeah,
Souls
well,
like
undead.
mine?
No, much more malevolent. You seem quite amicable.
Roll me a persuasion check. Were we different, I would find you charming. And I would wish to see you more often, but I am not. And nor are you. But I find you charming. Enough to talk with you. And not to kill you. Why are you here? In my chamber?
We notice the magic coming from these fine thrones of yours, and we were investigating.
You are not Runewalker. You do not have a Veritas device. Are you after the wellspring?
And I'm sorry, but we don't know what this wellspring is that you speak of.
I believe you. A wellspring is raw magic. It is the weave made into manifest. It fills the stones with power and energy, and we of the Runewalker drink of that energy and become strong and eternal. You truly do not know of this.
We do not. We are strangers to this land.
If this
So does
land
it
is
make
so
everyone
strange,
Sorry.
if this land is so strange, I shall teach you. Spectacular one. What were you saying?
So is it normal for, like, would it turn everything into undead like those guys that are in your hall? Or do you know them? And I just use my actual arms to point at all the wrecked skeletons over there.
It's always possible. With the Runewalkers, anything is possible.
Would this turn us into that? You know, skeletons, undead?
Is that your wish?
No. I'm asking. Oh, it grants wishes?
It can.
Guys, we can make wishes.
I'm not sure if that's the kind of wish we're thinking about at the moment.
I want you to prove yourself to me. And I will teach you all I know.
Of course. How could we do such a feat?
In this direction, 2 insurrectionists. Their souls linger, their vessels as well. Eliminate them. And come back to me. And I will gift you with some of our crystal. And the knowledge of wellsprings, and of a Veritas device.
Your wish is our command, my lady. I give a half bow as I'm
Go.
still sitting.
As that happens, she disappears. And as that happens,
Oh,
it starts becoming much harder to breathe. So, what you guys gonna do? Let's go quick.
Time
This
to go.
This is what it looks like.
Okay, let's
I'd
go
like to
that
hold my
direction.
breath and go that way.
I am hauling ass.
Yup.
Flying.
Okay, you start looking this way. You find that there's a massive chasm in front of you, Incursion.
Shit. What
Okay,
if I
I'd
go?
like to transform.
But on the other side, you also see that there are bright golden crystals that are glistening. There's another route that appears on the backside. You see more of these crystals along the back in a wall in front of you.
What direction did she say they were, guys?
She said they were to the northwest.
So why are we going this way, guys?
Let's go. Let's go back.
Still hold my breath.
Okay, if that's what you want to do. Roll for passing out.
I can hold my breath for 15 minutes.
Never mind. So as you get up here, eventually you find this round building that's in front of you. And you see the rest of the ruins that are nearby. Before you get inside Incursion, as you do, you reveal what looks to be two massive giant skeletons in a room filled with those shining crystals. I need for everybody to roll initiative. As Halvar and Vostok, the two frost giant skeletons.
Okay, and can we say that I did my transformation on the way? Because I did try to get that in.
Oh, sure.
Came up to this chasm here. Okay, great. So I'll change my name to reflect that I'm 5 feet off the ground.
Thank you. And you got floaty angel stuff.
Yes, radiant damage every turn.
Okay, Britta, Incursion, you are both no longer raging.
Got it.
And Sibirk, you are still your chalice.
Okay.
Has it been 10 minutes?
No.
Then I would still have the bolstering magic from Brenna's.
I only have 5 people in the turn order?
Oh, that's me. Okay. Azrael. Initiative.
Havlar got a 3.
Thank you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's it. Here we go. First up, Incursion.
I just yell, spirits guide me! And I go up to Halvar.
Okay. I'll put this in front of my shirt so that everybody can see.
One potato.
Thank you. I usually
16?
go for bless you, but 1 potato works too.
Sorry,
Halvar,
so-
okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Sundra Small, a 16 does hit.
Awesome. 9 points of damage. Second strike.
Mm-hmm.
11 points.
Okay. 11 points of damage with that one.
Got it. How dark is it over here, by the way?
Dark.
Pretty dark. Got it.
Yes.
But that is my turn.
Vostok, it's now your turn. And by the way, the limit that I gave to you guys for the skeletons, that does not apply to these.
Oh, goodness.
I need a con save from you, please, Incursion. Okay. Victory, can you tell me if they take half or none of that? Then it's none. So as they stare at you, you feel this chilliness on your back, but your rage puts you in a better place, and you are able to shrug it off. Vostok, are you going to move? Ping if you are not. is Brenna. It's now your turn.
All right. I am going to run in here at Vostok,
Okay.
and I'm going to rage.
Okay. Fly into a rage. 7.
It's
The ground within
difficult
you is
terrain
difficult
around me.
terrain for your enemies. Got it. Okay.
All right. And I am going to take 2 swings at Vostok.
Okay. Roll 2 attacks. Natural 20. Very nice.
Fuck. Sorry.
It's okay. 10 plus 9, so that is not counting your rage. So you're raging, so that's 21 on the first attack.
Yeah, I forgot to turn on rage.
No worries. The second attack is 13. Oh, he's going to make you roll that natural 20. So Horsenio has a card of inspiration for himself. Okay, so roll again, please. 16. They're both still going to hit, and you're only going to actually do more damage by not being critical than you did being critical. So that's pretty cool. 20, so that's 20. Plus 13, that's 23? No, 25. 35. Boom.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Victory is gifting a card to Horsenio when that does come up again. That's your full turn, Brenna. Sibirk, you're up.
I will just stay where I am, and I will cast Guiding Bolt at Vostok.
Okay. Guiding bolt towards Vostok. 10 does not hit.
All right. Bonus action.
I will give my card to Sibirk to re-roll that.
Okay, Sibirk, roll it again.
Sweet.
Look at this really fast-moving hourglass, guys. So fast-moving. 16 will hit. 14 points of radiant damage. And ouch. The next attack against it has advantage.
All right, and then I will now move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll move right there, right in between them. And bonus action, I will...
Punch?
Yeah, I'll just punch.
Okay. I mean, you can take your time to think about it if you want to. I swear there's nothing bad about really waiting and thinking. Okay, 13 unfortunately is not going to hit.
Would he have advantage though with after guiding bolt?
Yes, he would actually. So the next attack, so roll again. Thank you very much for reminding me of that.
Does 14
does
hit?
hit.
Ooh.
Okay, so that is an extra 8 points of damage. Boom. All right, Azrael, your turn.
All right, Azrael's gonna move up 20 feet and then swing with their sting. The action.
2 swing sting. Let's do it. Okay, 16.
And
That
I'm
does
gonna
hit.
add so that I'm gonna add a divine smite to that, level 2.
Okay.
So let me just click that off. And click the little pink. And so this was two-handed. So that is 10 plus the 6 radiant damage. And for the smite would be This is my first time smiting. I'm very excited, but I don't know what to roll. Let me just go there right now, looking at it.
2d8.
Currently, great. Great. So going into roll 20, d8s, 2 of them.
Dun 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 dun.
24 damage on the first hit.
Okay, extra 8.
They're undead, so it'd be an extra d8, correct?
Oh.
Pretty sure.
'Cause it'd be
Depends on the smite.
Let me look right now. It's a divine smite.
2d8 regular, 3d8
Plus a
if
d8 against undead or fiends. Yeah. So let me roll another d8. Thank you, Caro.
So dirty.
no worries.
An additional 6 for my first attack.
Okay. It's looking real rough,
And-
guys.
Great. So I'm going to go for it again. Attack. 26 to hit.
26 hits.
16 damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I think I'm just going to let all of my divine power go in for the first one, and just hew them and try to knock as many ribs out as I can. And with the and then when the radiant damage kind of dissipates, I kind of just shove my weapon in there and kind of clear them out.
Okay, you do so. And Vostok falls. Halvar, it's now your turn. Halvar, looking at Incursion. We're going to find out in just a moment. Can you see Maresh? You cannot from where you are. Black Irish, you really got to stop messing with Horsenio, man. He's after you every time.
It's all in good fun.
I love this game. I love you guys and ladies and all in between. The whole spectrum of love. What if he goes over there? Yep, I'm going to say you're going to be able to see him.
Great. I'd love to take my reaction to attack them.
Okay. You want to attack?
27 to hit.
Before you
16
do any damage, I have
Oh,
to see
sorry.
if Horsenio says, I want to move there. Also,
bad.
Horsenio, be nice. But he's going to move.
Okay.
All right,
Bring it
so
on,
16
buddy.
points of damage.
They didn't move out of my melee range, correct?
They did not. They moved around you.
But did someone get hit with anything?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Got it.
Also, I have to start checking if I roll ones or twos. Dang it! I have to re-roll that 2. Crap. So what is it? Another D8 to replace the 2 I rolled.
Maresh, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yikes.
Why do you get another D8?
I have great weapon fighting for my fighting style as a fighter, and I rolled a 2.
I'm gonna re-roll that
damage.
con save.
Okay, you re-rolled and you unfortunately still fail.
Wait, is that? I can't tell if that's adding the +1s I get from the cloak and rings of protection.
If they are
It's,
attuned, then yes. Then it does.
It's an additional bonus of 7. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, it's a plus.
Okay, you take 51 points of cold damage.
Can I use my reaction to invoke Spirit Shield and hopefully reduce that down a little bit?
I think so, but make sure that Spirit Shield is for any kind of damage.
Let's see. I'll send it real quick. And also, I gotta make sure he might be too far away from me too. "30 feet. You're 35 feet away from me, sir."
And through a
And I can
wall,
barely-
you cannot see.
And I can barely see him. Nope.
All right, Maresh, how many hit points do you have?
47. 47.
Just a
One
moment.
down.
Wait, is he insta-dead?
Where is
So we
it?
really did something that does 10d10 damage.
So, as this creature looks down at you,
Hold on, Arsenio said wait. He might have re-rolled. It was
It was
supposed to be 10.
6.
He re-rolled it.
oh really?
Yeah, he rolled 10d10. He meant to roll 10d6.
Oh, it's 33. Oh, never mind. Okay, we'll take it all back.
Get that sad music out of here.
You're good.
Bro, it's just like, ah!
Naresh,
I don't know what to say.
Yay!
Slight concern.
Man, it was close. I was ready for it.
Let me take that yodel back.
So, sorry.
Based on the name, I'm guessing I'm petrified or something, though.
No. So you are just taking 33 points of cold damage.
You will find out after the stream.
My bad. Thank you for catching that. I didn't catch anything.
That was
You said it. Oh, they're paralyzed. That's true. You are paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
Oof.
So that sucks. But that is Halvar's turn, and almost went really bad. Maresh, your turn is skipped. Incursion, you're up.
Aye. No leaving the dancing field. I'm gonna bonus action.
Maresh, you're no longer
Searing
paralyzed.
Smite.
Okay. Searing Smite.
And I'm gonna smack him twice. And
Okay.
for shits and giggles, Reckless.
Okay. 19 to hit does hit. Searing Smite does a what now?
Searing Smite, they'll take 6 points of fire damage, and if they fail to save, they'll take an additional 4 points of fire damage every turn until they make the save.
Okay,
for a
con
minute.
save from Halvar, please.
Is it just a D4 rather than 4?
Sorry, what?
You're doing the Searing Smite, right?
Yeah, it's a D6. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
not 2d6.
Okay, but either way, it's going to do 8 points of damage and 6 points of fire damage. He gets a 5, so he's lit on fire. So 6,
Perfect.
6, 2, 14. And you are on fire.
One more attack for the cooter.
For the cooter?
Meant to say coup de grace, but it cut out.
Okay.
But I don't know. Never mind.
I think it worked for your character. Yeah, Cooter.
I guess so. It's like
For the cooter.
for the cooter. Won't. No cooter. As he says an undead giant. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So that happens. He's going to take a little bit more of that damage. Incursion, bonus action?
Bonus action was the smite.
Got it. All right. So you're going to move.
I will try to get it in front of Halvar to make it so that he has to.
Sorry, I'm really thrown by that cooter thing. I know that was a joke, but it was totally unintentional, but I can't get over it.
Hey, Halvar, you got a cooter?
I'm giving you a card of inspiration for that because I'm not going to forget that. I'm not going to forget this moment.
I'll accept it.
Flip it. No, don't listen.
Yeah, you rolled all the good stuff. I rolled death right now. I blame you.
Okay. So did you move?
Yes, I am currently under the foot of
Brenna,
Halvar.
you're up.
Right next.
Alright, I'm gonna move up where I can reach him. Be like,
Okay.
you leave Big Blue alone.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 2 swings.
Swing it. Um,
Back tactics.
right, I'm just surprised that the first one was lit up. So 21 to hit does hit for 18 total points of damage.
The first one was lit up because it was a natural 1.
Right, it doesn't really matter. Usually they're grayed out, but not this one. Second
Jesus.
one, 26, 24 points of damage. Jeez, how do you want to do this?
I'm literally just gonna take my maul and like try to smash through his legs to get him down closer to my level, and then smash him in the head, saying, "Leave Big Blue alone, you big bully!"
You take your hammer and boom, 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 crunch, and you just absolutely crush this thing from tip of the head to the bottom of the cooter. And as you destroy it, it is now. You don't see any more threats, but you see maybe a half dozen giant skeletons lining this area, none of which seem to be of any threat nor animate. But now you can see this massive amount of crystal that is lit up and bright next to you. And for this, I'm just going to move them over so that you guys can continue exploring.
So we supposed to get this crystal out for the lady? That's what she wanted. We also.
No, she didn't
She
want the
wanted us to
crystal. She
kill
wants to get
them.
these guys. So
Oh,
we're just
got
gonna go back and let her know.
Okay. Speedy Gonzalez.
Pew.
Can we still breathe?
It's getting harder.
Okay, let's go. Woo!
Okay. You
Up at the
guys
seat.
are booking it as fast as you possibly can to get back to her.
As
Okay, so
Ta-da!
you guys
Sorry, God.
sit back into the chairs that you had before, and as the summoning came back up, I honestly thought you guys were not going to get that, but I'm so proud of you. I'm going to give each one of you, if you don't already have a card of inspiration, you're getting it, since you went directly to the seats to activate it back up again. I should not
flipped
have
my card.
underestimated you. Okay. I need for you to roll a d20.
Oh no!
good night.
Wait for it.
Am I dead?
And
Hang on.
Am I
here
dead?
we go. Wait.
Oh no!
No,
Did
you're
I
fine.
actually kill myself?
I'm just with you. You're fine. As you sit on the chair, you feel something that wasn't there before, and as you kind of like, ugh, you pick up what looks to be a small stone, very similar to the one that you found in the Church of the Torch. So as you all sit, the summoning spell happens, and the princess comes back. Good work. Now I guess I don't need to worry about killing you. And you feel your breath come back to you. It's no longer being squeezed from your chest. Nothing personal. However, I needed to give you motivation.
That was motivating.
It was truly a worthy test.
You'll be fine. I promise.
How bad does Maresh look?
Pretty rough.
Come on.
I pull a potion out and say, "Hey, you might want to chug this real quick."
I put one hand on Incursion's chest, and I put my other hand on Maresh's shoulders and give Maresh 25 HP
Got it.
from my lay on hands.
Okay.
Yep.
You do so.
Keep your potion, friend.
Actually, it says lay on hands, and the hands is plural, so you need to use both hands on that, so technically it wouldn't work.
Technically, when you read the description,
That's how all of you guys sound like when you do that. Pedantic up the moon. So as you do that, now Maresh looks much healthier. So you know nothing of the Veritas devices, nor nothing of the wellsprings. nor of our crystal. Surprising.
Is it one of these? I'll hold the rock I sat on.
That is one.
Ooh.
Those are crystallized weave. Raw
Crystallized
magic made tangible.
Oh my.
Each one of these is able to bend and manipulate the arcane in ways you could never imagine. But we can, as Runewalkers.
Sorry, is he cutting in and out for anyone else, or is that just me?
Yeah, I was gonna say that whole last portion just got cut out.
Okay, no more voice mod for that. It's only with that. I don't know what it is. Okay. Thank you, Horsenio and Ravenous. All right, I won't do it anymore. Thank you guys for bringing it up. What did I say? What was I talking about?
You're talking
The
about the
crystal.
weave, then
Right.
crystals.
Crystallized weed.
The crystal is tangible weave. Raw magic that you can hold.
What were you all doing with such incredible objects?
Infusing it. Putting our power and our will into a stone that anyone may use it, not just a Runewalker.
You were sharing your works with the people of the lands.
We were.
What happened?
What else happens when you have too much power? Everyone fears you. Everyone will try to steal it from you. And they did. They succeeded by starting the third calamity, burying us under the stone and rock.
I'm terribly sorry to hear that. The greed of mortals knows no bounds.
I was mortal once. Now I live on through these stones that are here. Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
There's just a ghost just walking by, just.
No, my wife is putting her face into our cats again.
Oh.
I do it too. It's fine. Bless you. Bless the allergy pill. So, again, what was I? Damn it.
People come and take the powers. The calamity, third calamity.
Mm-hmm. The Veritas device keeps our crystals well powered. If you can imagine a river that flows still. Just a pond of magic, bless you. Just a pond of magic. However, the Veritas device turns it into a torrent of magic. Bless you. Well, fills up the Aufladen stones and the crystal incredibly fast, leaving my soul and my transcended body to live within the crystal itself. Bless you. There are more of you that come down, I see. Zyrtec!
I didn't know you can have allergies in the afterlife.
Yeah, Ezra, can you lay on hands on that person? On that ghost over there?
That's just Jerry. He's always had that bad nose.
How long have you been in this place?
Time doesn't matter to us. It's all the same. If you take the crystal from us, you will release us. Once there is not enough to satiate and to collect our essence, it'll disperse back into the ethereal plane, into the astral sea, and we will go to the next life.
And is that what you want?
It would be interesting to see new sights. I
Oh
would
wait,
not
I
mind
have a
this.
way to the astral, apparently, if you want to use that.
I would prefer to go there myself.
Yeah, okay.
Do not open the gate to the astral plane, Seabark.
No, that's only if we like throw in like a bag of holding with it. Then it's like, oh no, then the world ends, apparently.
So what do we do to help you move on? Because it sounds like you're ready to go.
The crystals along my chambers and along the rest of my home maintain my presence. Take them. The green summoning stone that you see held in one of our old relics maintains our undead usurpers. I would not touch it if I were you.
So leave the green one alone.
Do not touch the green one. Got it.
Green bad.
Or at
Got
least
it.
until you take care of the remains of our undead usurpers.
Right.
Of course.
Well then, if you'll allow us, we shall be your ferryman into the next life.
I doubt you can do this in time, but be my guest. I will see you in my next incarnation.
May you rest
Till we meet
peacefully.
again.
Yes, we can.
Bye, Jerry.
Come, Jerry, they're
Jerry.
going to help us. We can have tequila then.
Bye, guys.
And you see
I'm
her
really
slowly
like-
disappear.
I'll pat them on the head before they disappear.
Okay.
We're really into head pats in this group.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really weird.
It's a sign of respect.
It is nice
Is
seeing
that okay?
other people get pet on the head because it happens to me everywhere I go.
Yeah, I know. Pat.
So while she finishes the communication, we still have 20 minutes before we have to call this in. Do you want to keep exploring?
You will do so.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So I'm
I
going
like
to
to.
reveal the entirety of the map at this point, since you all are going to be taking the rest of your time to explore. As you do so, my computer will most likely crash. Hopefully that
3,
won't
2.
happen.
And any of you got fire so we can burn these undead things?
Yeah,
Said we
just-
need to clear them up.
Oh, I can handle that.
Fire or maybe holy water bless the area.
I have holy water.
Why bless them? They're the ones that made her like this. They don't
Yes,
peaceful afterlife.
I mean,
Oh, let's go Marash. Well, at least the one. I mean, both of them are pretty easy, honestly, right?
but mind you, this was the work of the stone. I mean, this could have been her subjects, people. You want to condemn them to a life without redemption?
No, no.
I
she
mean,
said
they
they were
seem
the
pretty
usurpers.
happy about it for going off of her. I don't know.
She said they were the usurpers.
They were the usurpers. I missed that part of the conversation.
I thought they were all her
Okay, burn them down.
appointed.
That's right.
Okay.
I'll let
Okay.
you guys start exploring, and I'll be using my firebolt to burn the bones.
Okay, so that's what's going to be happening. Since Sibber can't use 4 of his abilities, do you want him to just be there and start whacking things with his stick infused with holy water?
Why don't we throw them in the hole and then you can burn them in a hole like a big
No.
fire? We have to look down the hole. What's in the hole?
Okay. Anybody but Sibber can look down the hole.
I will
I'll
take
go-
my. Oh, go ahead.
I'll go look.
I will take the dancing lights and start moving them down the hole, like every so often, having one stop and another one keep going, just to see how deep it goes.
Okay. As you send your dancing lights down as far as you can't see the bottom of this hole.
I'll drop my torch down there.
You drop your torch and you watch it fall for about 20 seconds.
I mean, as the
Do we
flying one, I might
ever
as well
hit it?
fly me.
Hear it hit anything?
You do hear it bounce across a few things as it goes down.
But we never hear it hit a bottom.
You just keep hearing it bouncing. I know, right? No doubt my wife is watching a game show right now, and she's really into it.
That would have been very bad to fall down, guys. Very bad.
A few of us have flying capabilities. Perhaps we should go investigate.
Can I know you said I can't look down the hole, but can I shoot a guiding bolt down it?
Sure. You, and as you fire the guiding bolt down, you notice that there's a bunch of jagged metal and things like that line the entirety of this large crevasse that goes straight down. It looks like this was dug specifically to dump bodies and rip them up on the way down.
Oh, so maybe that's where we're supposed to put all this undead?
Oh no, because we gotta burn them.
Marish is already burning
Like,
them. So that's happening, but it looks like you're not going to be able to go down this hole safely. You're going to need to be
Yeah.
able to take some time to really get into that.
Curzon's gonna wander off and start looking for big stones.
Okay.
Just avoid the green ones, buddy. No green.
Roger, is that? I think I see the green one. Do I see that statue weighing?
Yes, you do. You see everything
Yeah.
that you currently see on the map, so all that's clear and invisible to you.
Got it. I'd say, don't touch that statue in the south. It's that has the green stone, and I'm start walking my way over here. And
Okay.
try to
Shout.
pull out a stone.
Okay.
Try to work a stone off.
Roll me a strength check.
Sure. Not raging. Strength check.
You try to rip some of the stone off of this, but it's not going to move. There's no fissures for you to do so. You're going to need like a real mining operation to make this work.
I have an idea. I wanna pull out my rug.
Okay.
How does can I like hold the back of it, or will if just touching it at all, like is one side the hole and the other side just like a flat piece I can hold?
Yes.
Okay. On the not whole side, I wanna try and push the rug and like grab the rocks off the wall. Like use the hole as a scoop. In a way.
Yeah. That doesn't really work because the structure of itself would still be anchored to that one point of the wall.
Biz, I have a really interesting question when it comes to a certain weapon.
Okay.
The Thunderous Maul. If I were to strike this, these things are essentially fused with the weave.
Yes.
Could I try to hit a small portion of it to knock it off, or can I see what the maul would have, what kind of effect on the stone?
Sure. Do you want to activate it and try it?
I'll activate it and give it a swing.
Okay. You activate it. You give it a swing. As you do so, you shatter it as though it was a piñata, and you were holding an actual maul full of spikes. And a massive amount of it starts to careen and fall onto the ground. It's got to be at least 1,000 pounds worth.
Holy.
However, you see that all that you shattered off to one side now is devoid of color.
Bad idea using that thing. Okay.
Careful over there.
Got it. Workshopping a thing. Any of the stone that fell off have any color?
Yes, all the stone that you did not make contact with your hammer is all golden in color.
I will try to pick up a few of those that are reasonably enough for me to carry and bring it back to the group.
Okay. Well, Sibrik is next to you, and he lays out his carpet, and he's like, "Eh?"
I drop it in.
And
Thank
you
you,
hear it.
Civic.
You hear it sort of go in, and it sounds almost like a rush of air, and you can sort of see it floating in the middle there.
Well, that's kind of cool.
I'm gonna pull on this one over here because I think the incursion was just too weak to do it.
Okay, go for it.
Sorry, I couldn't hear someone saying I was weak.
Oh, she said you were weak.
So you find one that just has a little bit of a jut and not too much of an anchor, and you and you snap a big. Never mind.
The ravenous from the ether controls.
Reroll it again.
Might as well use it, right?
Just for that, beforehand, I'm gonna put bolstering magic on myself.
Wait, Ravenous could make
No.
us-
You're not able to bolster anything. It just is a reroll of whatever dice. So that's his sneaky.
Oh, that was a tactical lull.
Okay, so
terrible.
you reach for the same rock and and you're able to snap a little bit of it, but again, this is going to be something that you're going to need like real mining tools in order to get to. So you are able to make sort of some fissures in it, but without like real mining tools, you're not going to be able to break most of this.
Try to look for.
I
Got a
I
little
have an
something to
idea.
Go back and show them.
So before you all do that, eventually Maresh is finished incinerating the rest of the remains.
Now that he's done with that, I want to go look at the statue because she said that we had to get rid of the remains before we went near it. And now that the remains are gone, I want to go look at it.
Okay. The remains appear to be of a woman who is wearing something that looks almost like a mourning veil, mourning, and she's wearing a long flowing dress carrying a massive scepter. At the top of the scepter is a large green, shattered looking crystal, and it's glowing brightly. As you look at it, it feels eerie to view. You also notice that this woman's statue, totally untouched, and it looks like she has dozens of eyes going up her face. Long, elongated jaw with massive fangs in both directions.
Well, she said we just needed to make sure everything was gone before we touched it. I'm still not feeling so good about touching this thing. It's kind of creepy.
Well, beat it up. We only need the rock, right? That's what we're doing.
I mean, the staff's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's coolish, yeah.
Is this like a giant-sized statue? Like,
Statue
Is
is
it-
about, the staff itself is about 7 feet. The statue itself is about 12 feet.
all right, and the staff looks like an actual object, not like a part of the statue.
It does not look like
Gotcha.
it's made of stone. No, this does look like it's made out of some kind of metal.
Okay, I'm gonna assume 10 minutes have gone by.
Sure.
So I'll use my last wild. No, I won't wild trap. I'll just use another key to bring up my astral arms, and I will start punching the arms to try
Okay.
and break.
Roll me some attacks. How long do the astral arms stay up for?
10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes of punching with the astral arms. I'm just going to say you're going to shatter it. So you start punching on the wrists, and eventually the wrists break off. And as they do, you see the hand crumple and flake. And the staff lands on the ground, the green stone now dim.
We good? Yeah, mission accomplished.
I think so.
There's a thing that I wanted to try.
What's that?
On this chunk of rocks up here, I wanted to use enlarge reduce to try and shrink them.
Okay.
If we could
You
bring
cast
that-
Enlarge Reduce on them, and as you cast it, you feel the energy going through yourself and into the crystal. The crystal starts to change color, very, very slowly, like you're putting a drop of. It's like you're putting a drop of food coloring into clear water.
But they didn't shrink like I hoped.
They didn't shrink.
Unfortunately. All right. Then I'll rejoin the group.
Okay. Are one of you going to
hey, you
take the
guys got the
staff,
phone.
or did you just dislodge the
I'm
staff?
gonna pick it up because it's cool looking.
Okay. You pick it up.
Does the statue do anything? Does it come to life?
Nope.
Does it look at us?
Nope.
I'm gonna punch it in the face anyways.
I'm just gonna look into the end of it where it used to be glowing and it's not, and do my normal like tapping on it, like hello.
Do you guys just want me to curse you or something? Is that what you're hoping for? I feel like you're just like hitting all the flags at this point. It's just like I touch it and I try to find out if there's anything there.
Well, because she said that if we got everything gone, that it wouldn't do anything, but then it's not glowing, so it's confusing.
That is correct.
Do we
It is
hear any
no
more
longer glowing. The statue is just a statue. You're punching the face of a statue. Nothing really happens. And you're holding a
Gotta
staff.
make sure.
Nothing's happening there either.
Yeah, I think it's safe now, guys.
All right. Well, let's head out.
Let's take that, and then did we find the
Insight.
Aufladen
Wait,
stuff?
I can't do insight. Damn it.
Can I just do one look around and just make sure we got the correct Aufladen stone?
Okay. As you look and as you remember what Aufladen stones usually are, those massive bits of rock that you were able to smash away with at least 1,000 pounds worth, those are all Aufladen stones. All of those gold rocks are pure Aufladen stones that have been unmined.
Got it. And we need to return one of those to Dominic, and then we can get some money from at the Caducearium.
The Aufladen stone that you all have in your party, which is a level 2, I believe, which is a minor. The minor is about the size of a golf ball.
Got it. The one that does ice knife, I believe.
Yes.
Well, we haven't used that in a while. We could probably turn that into R2.
Oof, lots of crafting surges.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's like too many for me to copy paste.
Don't worry, it's fine. Thank you guys so much.
Before we run out of time, can I run over to this chest-looking thing and look at it, inspect that?
Where is it?
I just moved my character to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, roll me an investigation check. Take 15 points of poison damage as you are unable to detect any traps on it. But as you open it up, you find a odd-looking powder inside of a pouch. It almost looks like sand.
Bucket sand.
Move on to the next one, and I'm gonna punch the chest open.
Okay, you punch the chest open and there's nothing inside.
Okay.
As he was doing that, Incursion takes like 20 feet back, just in case.
Gotcha. All right. So with this, you all gather up what you believe is valuable, what you believe is useful. Now knowing a little bit more about the area that you're currently in, knowing about well springs, about Veritas devices, and about the Aufladen stones, and how they had made this ancient civilization into something incredibly powerful. Now, as you get out, you have a massive chunk of Aufladen stone, raw and uncut. As you leave, since you have not used any of Erazever's spells in this session, would you like for us to identify the items you just picked up?
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, as you go through, the massive chunk of Aufladen stone that you get, that is going to be worth about That is going to be worth about 15 15 empowered Aufladen stones. So what this means is you can either try to sell them all off, you can try to have somebody commission an item for you, or you can try to get an enchanter to join the caravan.
Ooh.
You
So
guys,
there's a lot of things you can do.
we have books about crafting a flying ship.
So
Flying
it's possible
caravan.
for you to do that. Also, the staff that you got is the Staff of the Usurper.
Ooh.
What this staff does is it allows you to attune to the staff, and the demon that is currently residing within it will concentrate on the spell for you, as long as it is pierced into the ground, while you use a different concentration spell.
Oh boy.
This item is incredibly cursed.
Yeah.
Just a demon.
It's just a demon. Is there a warlock in the caravan? There's gotta be like 7 of them.
There's, I think, 2. And the dust is a single dose of the dust of disappearance.
Hey.
That they use during the team match.
Okay, that's good, because I was really thinking about, like, should I snort it?
Bro.
Decided not
I
to.
mean, you
Rough.
could, but I wouldn't recommend it.
I
I
feel
also
like
don't
we-
recommend snorting anything. You guys?
I know, it's just having fun with the character.
pockets
Don't do it. That's
No, I
fine.
just-
I got a half orc that always wants to lick everything in my home game.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing that too with the stone I said. I was like, oh, it's a power stone dimension. Power.
Yeah, I mean, if you just want to sniff raw magic, I'm cool with that. I just read something that a guy who made some kind of a cocktail using magic mushrooms injected it into his blood, and now there's magic
then
mushrooms
mushroom
growing
screw.
in his blood.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah, and it almost killed him.
Oh my god.
So that's, and I thought that was fake. I thought that was just like, hey guys, you want to hear the super spooky story? SCHP11111. And I'm like, no, that's freaking medical journal. Okay.
It's a real story. I ran into that. I ran into him at a party. He was a fun guy.
Once.
Oh,
Ah!
get out.
And with that, thank you so much to all of my players. You can find the Mobius Tripper and Caro and Black Irish on their respective Twitch channels. Thank you so much to Victory and to Horsenio, to all of my caravan, to everybody who's watching, any new people who are watching as well. Thank you guys so much for joining in. We're going to be doing this again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. If you'd like to join, all you got to do is join up here at the Discord. Go to the Vanguard or the Ravenous roll-offs. Roll off for your position right now since we're a little bit small. We're just doing the highest rolls are going to go. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we raid Critical Role?
You know,
Thanks for
Good.
watching, everyone.
yeah, you know, Ravenous could, as a long shot, use their inspiration card to try and kill one of us.
They could flip
They
him.
almost did.
There you go. Oh, I have an announcement. In my stream game on Sunday, my party's going to be fighting a bunch of disco elves. So if that's your thing, the Mobius Stripper on Twitch for that on Sunday.
Flip it. Flip it.
Sounds absolutely
God.
awesome. Okay, looks like OBS
Wait.
is being a little bit of a jerk. I'm trying to raid, but it doesn't look like it's happening.
Are you guys actually Ravenous?
there
Are
it
you
is.
actually flipping a card?
No, so all the cards have already been sent, and everything's all good. OBS is just going to take a little bit of time. Thank you guys very much for joining us. To Nub Muffins, to Carotan, to Black Irish, to Rogue Dragoon, can't thank you guys enough. This next year is going to be absolutely incredible. I can't wait for the rest of it. I can't wait for us to continue on with this, and I'm wishing you guys all the best. Total experience points is 2350 per player. Or sorry, $470 per player,
470.
$23.50 for the caravan. And you all are going to get just a little bit of a bonus. Okay, so I need to try to raid again because it looks like it totally kicked out. My poor computer. Well, now that I'm going to be out of debt, maybe I can afford a actual streaming computer.
Do it.
Hey!
You said
You-
470?
Yep, it's in
It's in
the
Roll20.
it's in Roll20 right now.
470.
You should stream when you do build a streaming computer. You should stream building it.
So my building of a streaming computer is going to be when it arrives and I plug it in.
I respect that.
I will
Yeah.
tell you because my computer was just a buy and rebuilt. It really might be better just to buy the parts and build it out because the graphics card on this is actually surprisingly weak.
I would
Good to know.
recommend I Buy Power. That's a good site.
Okay, go for it. All right, everybody. Thank you. Wishing you all the best. Have a wonderful night.
Have a good one. Don't do drugs.
Unless they're prescribed. Oh no. They didn't catch that part. Oh no.
What if they just heard
That was
don't?
fun.
That was a lot of fun, you guys.
Oh,
I
man.
cannot believe that you like stymied a check. That was, I think, that was clutch. That was funny. Dude, your camera came in. You look great.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
That's what Horsenio looks like. I wouldn't have guessed. You look good, dude.
Handsome as
Thank you.
fuck.
Oh, that was a great session. My luck with finding the weirdest NPCs to talk to.
Horsenio, oh man, you saved his ass. I was gonna turn him undead.
Really?
That would have been hilarious!
Undead Maresh. Oh my. I just
Yeah.
have to start fighting against the
Sweet
party.
justice too, with all the smack talk that we've been getting.
Yeah. No, that's what would have happened because the whole thing is the freezing stare, but it doesn't make any sense. Like what is a frost giant skeleton gonna do with a freezing stare? So I always thought that it's like if they're undead, then and if they're fighting anything, what's the point? Because then I'm like, oh wait a second, what if I turn them into other undead creatures? Like why is there a horde of undead skeletons here? Other people that tried to raid this place and they caught them first. That's what I wanted to go with.
Oh.
Yeah, I was really hoping that you guys would touch the green stone first.
Yeah, if you guys touch the green stone, all of them regenerate.
Oh.
Well, to be fair, I mean, we kind of ripped through them.
That was the point. I was using that so that you guys would use up your spell slots, you use up your temporaries, your once a day kind of things. And some of you did. I mean, so it did work out the way that it was supposed to, but then I noticed that it was taking a little bit more time. So I deleted probably, I think, like 7 or 8, and then went from there.
Nice.
Yeah, I think the only thing that got used up was one slot and a couple key points. Everything else was just like OP every turn